Now from News Channel 3, the 36th annual holiday tradition, supporting the 7 year-round services of Unity Shop. The entire community, along with very special guest stars, come together to support unity in the community. Live, here's CJ Ward and Beth Farnsworth.
Happy holidays, everybody. Welcome to the 36th annual Unity Telethon, the feel-good popular event in Santa Barbara, bringing all the community together. Also kind of a reunion for all of us standing here, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Familiar faces?
We are so excited to be here for the next 3 hours. We're going to entertain you. We're going to have Kenny Loggins, Michael McDonald, Brad Paisley, but we're going to show you this wonderful place that's made miracles happen, not just for the last 36 years, but really for 100 years.
And over the next 3 hours, you're going to get to know all these faces really well, and we hope you stay with us because we're going to raise money for folks in our community, and we're going to honor all the volunteers that make this incredible facility possible day in and day out. Tom Reed, outgoing executive director, you want to say a few words for us?
Well, after 20 years, it's bittersweet to think about leaving at the end of this year. But this is a unique agency and a tremendous benefit to the community, worthwhile, worth supporting for sure. And you're going to learn about it in the next 3 hours. So stay with us for fabulous entertainment, and you'll learn something really important for our community.
And I promise at some point he'll get his own microphone.
All right.
It's just such an incredible community spirit that brings, it's a year-round thing, but it brings it all together for this one night. And, of course, we're going to take you inside the shop itself to see how this runs, helping thousands of people each year, giving them a hand up, not a handout, based on compassion and dignity and respect.
All right, let's toss it over to Elise in the toy store.
I had to rush inside. I'm in the toy shop, the Unity Toy Shop. Thousands of kids will come through here this holiday season wanting to get a gift from Santa to put under the tree. And we're lucky tonight. We're kicking off the show with the first check presentation. I have David Peterson here of McDonald's, longtime supporter of the Unity Shop. You've been doing this since the inception for decades.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, my parents before me, and for the last 36 years, you just looked it up. We've been part of the Telethon and just absolutely love what the Telethon provides and what the Unity Shop provides, and just are so grateful for this in our community. So looking forward to a great night.
Yeah, we're kicking it off. So how much are we doing tonight?
We're doing 2,000, but let's try to get a lot more as the evening rolls on.
And 2,000 will do a lot for kids in this community. So needed right now, especially after the pandemic and now with inflation. A lot of people won't be able to put those toys under the tree, but with donations like that $2,000, we'll be able to do that this holiday season. So good. And why do you do this?
I love Christmas, number one, and I just love Barbara Tellefson was a great friend of our families, and I've just been inspired by what this organization does for our citizens. It's just on my heart, so I love it.
And this is your Ronald McDonald,
Ronald
because
McDonald. We gave Ronald to this. Yeah, you don't see Ronald around much anymore, but I'm glad to see him.
Yeah, he'll be here. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. We got $2,000. Really a good start. We're going to toss it over to Lance and CJ.
All right, thanks, Elise. All right, we got a surprise for you right now. You can hear it. It just went into gear.
Oh, no.
And we have our first delivery of the night. You want to talk about
Whoa!
this?
Look it's the fire department. And what do they have here for us right now? Our friends with the Santa Barbara Fire Department always coming through for Unity.
Yeah, we got Philip Falding. He's behind the wheel. He's going to get out here in a second, and he's going to help unload the toys. He's got a bunch of toys here in the back of the fire truck. Here he comes. We're going to ask him some questions about where they come up with these toys. They got a big sweater contest coming up as well. We're going to talk about that.
Oh, look at that.
All right. Philip Falding, how are you? Thanks for the delivery.
Yeah, all right. Happy to be here. Happy Telethon Day. Great to be here with the Unity Shop. We got some toys coming out here for our Toys for Tots. Everyone's been super generous, kind. All the community members bringing toys. So we got a little delivery going on here right now, which is great. Got a lot of toys here. So.
And where'd you guys collect them?
So at all our fire stations around the area, Santa Barbara County, Santa Barbara City, and Montecito fire stations have these boxes out in front of the stations, and you're able to drop toys in.
And they can still stop by and drop them off.
Yeah, still stop by. It's 'tis the season.
This is only a partial delivery. Is that it?
Just a partial delivery. Yeah, this is just one station's toys.
Yeah, Lance can ask about the sweater.
Let's see, what is the deal with the sweater?
All right, so another reason that we're here is to talk about the 15th annual Soho Sweater Party benefiting Unity Shop. It's been a great partnership with Unity Shop for the past few years from Soho. Come out next Saturday, December 17th. We'd love to see you guys there.
Commonly known as the ugly sweater contest, too.
Too
So everybody can bring the worst one they can possibly come up with, and,
I did
then
all
win
right
the prize.
this year.
We're going to ask you, you guys do so much for the community every day. Why did you want to go this extra mile and help Unity?
We know that Unity, we go on a lot of calls with people in need, and Unity does a very similar thing, and it just is a great partnership that we've been able to use for a long time, just supporting people in need in our community.
That is great. Thank you so much for your help.
Yeah,
But we can use your help right now.
Yeah, thank you, Santa Barbara City Fire Department, for coming in and helping us year after year and waking everybody up. If anybody was asleep in the neighborhood, they are now awake. Yeah, so please support us. You can still stop by the fire stations and drop off some toys for the kids.
And, we are here asking for your support. If you're just joining us, again, we're going to be with you for the next couple of hours, and we're going to show you inside of this wonderful shop. You're going to learn more about it from the entire KEYT team here. And at the same time, we are asking you see that number in your screen, please take a couple of moments, make that pledge right now, and let's go inside to Carrie.
Hi, it's Carrie Murray here, and I'm here in the phone banks, and the phones are ringing, and we need them to ring because tonight we are raising funds for Unity. This is the safety net in our community, and I am so thrilled tonight because I have Paul and Christine Oliver here from Sotheby's. You have been supporting Unity since the 1990s. Incredible. And I know you're here. You have a big check tonight on behalf of Sotheby's. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we can. We introduced Brad Paisley to Unity Shop when we sold him his home, and he brought his children down, as our child Nathaniel did when he was in kindergarten, to stack the shelves and help out wherever he wanted. He later founded are we still on? He later founded Bikes for the Holidays for Unity Shop. And then, and of course, we've always been with Sotheby's and always introduce our clients new to the community to Unity Shop, which is, we feel, the best community charity.
And I think what's so amazing is that Brad Paisley was so inspired by the Santa Barbara County Unity that he has founded his own in Nashville.
That's right.
And so this has served as a model. And that's incredible. So many people getting served. Do you know that since you've been involved, since even the 1980s, 1 million people have been supported here in our community because of Unity and because of you.
Yeah, wonderful.
It's absolutely incredible.
We had a small part to play.
Yes, yes. And
Small
I think
part
it's
to
the
play.
best thing the realty community can do is to introduce their new clients that come to town to Unity. All ages can contribute. And speaking of contributing, Sotheby's, our dear company that is so supportive of community events, has a $5,000 check.
Amazing.
For a Unity
Amazing.
shop.
Thank you so much, Christine. $5,000. I'm so excited because you introduced Brad Paisley to Unity, and I'm going to turn it over now to Brad Paisley and Kenny Loggins.
Hi, it's Kenny Loggins.
And I'm Brad Paisley, and we are proud to be here, supporting Unity Shop's 36th annual holiday tradition.
Tonight, we celebrate unity in the community. Each and every year, all year long, hundreds of volunteers from local schools and businesses are here at our side, helping Unity fulfill its mission of providing dignity, choice, and respect to our neighbors in need of a hand up to self-sufficiency. As has been the tradition for more than 100 years, the entire effort is done preserving our clients' dignity. Their children witness their parents shopping, choosing exactly what they want, what they know their families would enjoy.
In its 106 years of being our community's safety net, Unity has grown from a small trailer on Haley Street to a charitable organization unlike anything else in the entire country. We have 7 critical year-round services: the free food store, school clothing and supplies, job placement services, which includes clothing for a professional presentation. Our senior program gives hundreds of volunteers a sense of purpose as they hand make toys and clothes. They deliver gift packages to seniors in care facilities, fulfilling wish lists for those who have no family and no way to shop for themselves. And our disaster support services, which became so critical when fire and flood created incredible destruction in our community. That's become a crucial part of our mission. Unity is there in the moment of need and for months to follow, as long as it takes to get families back on their feet and back to self-sufficiency.
A little more than 2 years ago, we lost Unity's founder, Barbara Tellefson. Barbara was the driving force and visionary of Unity for almost 50 years. I first met Barbara 37 years ago, and the story is pretty entertaining.
We started this, this is killing Barbara. She loves the microphone, and to not have her own mic, I know she's just eaten up inside. When I first came to Santa Barbara, what put me in the Christmas spirit was to play a show at a local club, and admission into the club would be a toy, and then the toy would go to Toys for Tots. And that worked pretty well. And then one year, being the type A insane person that I am, I decided that I would play every club in Santa Barbara on the same night. And every club, including a couple of restaurants, every club admission would be a toy. And I finished up around 1 in the morning at Soho. Was it Soho? I think it was, yeah. And I came out, and this lady was standing in the driveway going, "Do you have any idea where all those toys are going?"
And she said, "What you do, you tracked him down?"
I think I accosted him in the parking lot.
And I'm like, "Oh, well, come on, yeah, of course I do not." And I didn't, so she took me to what was then a what do you call it?
A parking lot on Haley Street.
The Catholic Charities.
Yeah, little tiny room, 400 square feet.
It was like it was a
closet.
No, it was, what do you call those things? Storage bin. Container. It was a container. All of Unity, then we didn't call it Unity, then it was Council of Christmas Cheer.
Terrible, full of junk. And I don't know what I was doing because I was just talking so fast because I wanted to convince you. And I looked at those shelves and they looked terrible, all the boxes, and I thought, he's never going to believe me.
You know what, though? What I saw was I'd been thinking that I wanted to find some organization that did it all, that was not just toys for kids at Christmas. It was food, it was clothing. And she just took me by the ear and walked me into this container and said, "This is it. This is the dream."
Everything Barbara envisioned, everything Unity has become, wouldn't be possible without the organizations, businesses, and individuals who tirelessly donate their time, money, food, and clothing all year long.
The Unity Shop is a community effort of staggering proportions, and we couldn't do this without your support. We can't thank you enough for helping your friends and neighbors. Now more than ever, it's so important to celebrate what we've all achieved together, unity in the community.
Well, I'm here with Michael Coakley from Anderson Systems. This is such fun. And now we're in the Old West General Store in the Little Red Schoolhouse. We've got Halloween decoration or costumes. This is all purpose for people that come to us because everything they need has a dollar sign in front of it, even soap or diapers or toddler clothes or whatever. So this is a very special place. And we're so thankful for you to be a part of our telethon and to be supportive of Unity Shop. Angela, what do you think about Michael being here?
Well, it's great to have you. This year our theme is Unity in the Community. And how does that work for your company? And how did you get involved with Unity Shop?
Well, a lot of the folks, and me in particular, grew up in Santa Barbara. And so Unity has been a part of every Christmas for us. Tom in particular, a great presence, always talking to us, giving us the Christmas cheer and bringing out that spirit of giving for Santa Barbara. And Anderson Systems, started in '85, and we've just been part of the community for so many years. And every year when it rolls around, we look forward to seeing you guys and working with you and being part of your fantastic outfit here. You guys really serve a significant purpose in Santa Barbara, and we're happy to help because we want to give back to the community.
Well, this is a pretty unique agency, even in all over the country, it is. But yet we're still just a standalone. We're Santa Barbara County, and we're kind of on our own here. We can't do it alone. We've got a lot of heavy lifting to do, but we can't do it by ourselves. We need the Anderson Systems to help us, and so we so appreciate your help.
Well, Anderson Systems is actually honored to be part of your guys' team. You're spectacular.
Thank you so much. And you can be a part of this as well. So help join us. Unity in the community.
You know, I walk down State Street so many days a week, and I'm across from the Granada Theater. I always look at the gift shop for the Unity store. It is loaded. And in case you haven't noticed, there's two of them, the gift shop annex full of furniture, and this one, which is always my go-to one, which is full of some tremendous gifts, and everything here you buy goes to Unity. It only takes me about one step before I have the wow factor here in the gift shop. All of the great items that are on display here in the case catch my eye. I'm already looking in the back of the store for clothes and gifts I can get for myself and for others. But this is really where I want to be, because I've got the experts here. I've got Gloria, Happy, and Christina right in the order here. Gloria, what can you tell us about what people can find just a few steps inside the store that can help their Christmas?
We have every tchotchke you'd ever want. And this organization has been giving for 105 years. It started in 1917.
Yeah. Behind you, I see some one-of-a-kind treasures there. Am I right?
There's collectibles. We have vintage. We have new. Everything for everybody.
And you might come in one day and the next day you're full of new items already, right?
Yes, and the customers, they love it. They spend hours in here.
I know, I see so much in that. We have that up there, and look at this display case, and all of this is either new, slightly used, donated, hand-me-downs, but look at the great qualities. There are some treasures here. Happy? You always make me so happy. Can you tell me what you like so much about working here and helping our community?
Oh, I love the team at Unity Shop and the customers that make me so happy. Yeah. So it's them and all of you that help us continue to stay open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I was doing a little bit of shopping before we started doing this, and I immediately went to some Christmas ties. I have a kind of cool tie on this time, but I don't know. I've seen these ties here on the racks here for about $3 each. Christina, which one do you think I should put on for?
Will bring out the color.
This one, she says, will bring out the color in me. So maybe this one will be the one you see on the TV news before the season is over, and I can use it for years to come. And one last thing here, I just love this. I bring this out when I go out at night. I grab bells a lot, and I'm known for strolling around State Street or going in and out of businesses, just generally bothering people. But it's all because I can tell people I came to the Unity gift shop in the 1200 block, 1209 State Street. And I would go way back in there, but I'd get lost in the books and the clothes and the gifts and the treasures and all the collectibles, and everything you buy here will go to Unity. You don't want to miss out on that. I see everything from the Wizard of Oz to Disney to toys and things I never thought I'd find in here. So you come on down and we'll see you here for something very cool. And of course, get ready for your holiday baking as well at the Unity Shop. I'll see you down here.
¿Dónde vas, Canelo, caramba, tan de mañanita? ¿Dónde vas, Canelo, caramba, tan de mañanita? A buscar lechuga, Canelo, para mi chiquita. A buscar lechuga, Canelo, para mi chiquita. A la tripa, tripa, retripa, tripa de cochino. A la tripa, tripa, retripa, tripa de cochino. Si mamá no quiere Canelo, que yo tome vino. Y si acaso tomo Canelo, que sea de vino. El amigo mono Canelo se amigo mono Canelo se cayó del palo. Por el aire mío que la mamá ya me zamparon. Y si no lo dice Canelo se lo lleva el diablo. A la tripa, tripa, retripa, tripa de mapache. A la tripa, tripa, retripa, tripa de mapache. Mi mamá no quiere Canelo que yo me emborrache. Y si acaso tomo Canelo que sea con mapache. Uy, ay, ay. Canelo murió, caramba, lo van a enterrar. Canelo murió, caramba, lo van a enterrar. Otro su pilote, Canelo y una águila real. Sepultura de oro, Canelo y jaula de cristal. A la tripa, tripa, retripa, tripa de venado. A la tripa, tripa, retripa, tripa de venado. Mi mamá no quiere Canelo que coma pescado. Y si acaso como Canelo que sea bacalao. Y si acaso como Canelo que sea bacalao.
Hi, it's Katy Perry. Please support the amazing work of Unity Shop and all they do for those in need in the Santa Barbara community. Unity Shop is the single largest direct distributor of food, clothing, and basic necessities for low-income families, children, and the elderly. They help reinforce human dignity and encourage self-sufficiency and independence. In all the years I have called Santa Barbara home, I've always been touched by the support and dignity Unity has given thousands and thousands of our friends and neighbors. So please join me as we celebrate unity in the community.
You know, Unity Shop is a place that makes miracles happen every day. In fact, back in the day, it used to be called Christmas Unity. Now it's Unity because it's here year-round.
What's that?
What's happening?
What is that?
What is this? Take a look over here. Oh, my goodness.
This is Dana Nyquist and his antique fire truck rolling into the Unity Shop.
Come on over here, Dana.
Let's have a quick chat.
Yes, please. Be careful there, Dana. All right.
Dana is a great friend of Unity for years and years and years. Dana, thanks so much. So glad you're here.
Could you turn around here, my friend?
Yeah, thank you.
So, Dana, talk about, first of all, why you're helping Unity.
Well, Unity is just short for community, and that's what this does. It brings us together. So with that...
Uh-oh, he's getting something here.
Out.
Is that a Christmas card?
That's a Christmas card, yes.
What's in that Christmas card?
Well, there's something that you can use in that Christmas card.
You're being a little cryptic here.
Well, no, there's a check in there.
Thank you very much.
It's called money.
And Dana has had a long history with this truck and all your involvement with Cars and Coffee. You've helped us with the chicken run to Unity. Tell us a little bit about all the things you've done for Unity.
Yeah, the chicken run. Well, Tom actually started that. He needed lots of chickens for Christmas. No turkeys, just chickens.
Like 3,000 chickens.
Yeah, we did. So what I did, what he talked me into, he says, can we use your fire truck? We'll put ice in the bed of it, and we'll get as many chickens from the Cars and Coffee community that we can get. And did we get 3,000, Tom?
A little bit less than that, but we got a lot of chickens.
We got a lot of
and
chickens.
People would bring $20 if they forgot the chicken. So
then
we could buy
That's
them.
exactly right. So we did that for 5 years or something like that.
Yeah, at least.
Anyway, and we had a ball, and it made for a great event, not just for Unity, but also for the community over there. So, and it brought people here to see all the great work you do.
Well, thank you for doing this, not just this year, but every year. And our goal here is to put a chicken in every pot, so to speak. That's why we're here right now. You see the phone number in your screen. Look, it's great he came down here in person, but you can do it at home right now. It takes just a couple of moments, a couple of dollars. So please make that pledge right now, and let's go to Carrie.
Thank you, Dana.
Yeah, well,
so glad you're here.
Light up those telephone lines. Light them up.
So one of the best things about Unity Shop is the toys. So thousands of kids will get toys this year. But the other great thing about Unity is how it brings together community. I've made so many friends at Unity over the years. So I want to introduce you to some of these folks. So here we have Keith and Mary Hudson. You've been involved for a really long time.
Yes, long time.
Amazing. And your daughter, Katy
Yeah.
Perry.
Yeah, she loves it.
She's
She
on
loves it.
tonight.
She's
on tonight. She
Yeah.
supports you totally.
Thank you for all your.
And I wish I was a kid again because I want some of these toys.
Okay, pick out your favorite toy. I want to know what your favorite toy
that
is,
big
kid.
fireman up there. Can I take him home?
No. Okay. Crystal, thank you for being here.
Thank
Gloria
you.
Easter with the Easter team. You've been involved for years.
Years.
We've met through this great organization.
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. And then I want to introduce you to our littlest supporters, Jackie and Addie and their dad, Cameron from DocuProducts. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, happy to be here.
And you're here with a big check as well,
Yep,
right?
$2,500 this year donated to Unity for all the great work that they do. So very excited to be here and helping out.
That's awesome. Girls, what are your favorite toys in this toy room?
My favorite toy is that tiger.
And the tiger. Oh, that's my favorite. I love that. And how about you?
My favorite toy is the dragon up there.
The dragon. Wow. So there's some pretty cool toys in here. And what you'll see throughout here are everything that you can imagine, from the wooden toys that the retired woodworkers make, all of the basketballs, the sports equipment, the books, the crafts. This is a place that thousands of children will come and get toys this holiday season. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to turn it over now to Beth.
One of my favorite parts about this telethon is shining a spotlight on the local heroes and the groups in town. Pat Day, General Manager of Giordano's Food Service, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you very much. We're very happy to be here. Very happy to be here.
Giordano's Food Service, one of the staples, one of the backbones of this community.
I will tell you that Giordano's 108 years, family run, have been in this community, and they're the DNA of the community. Pete and Gerd and Jeff and Sharon are just the heart of the community.
Wonderful folks. We love them very much. They're extended family here at the Unity Shop. And this is your first time, though, being inside the Unity Shop in the food area.
That's exactly correct. I just became general manager a year ago, and I have heard and been a part of signing off on the donations that we do for the Unity Shop. And this is the first time I've actually physically been in and seen what they do, and it's just phenomenal what they do in this town. It's just
So chances are you and your group help stock these shelves. Let's take a look. So these are a lot of the staples, right, that
That's
are
correct.
needed all the time. Peanut butter, we've got soups on this side, pastas.
Beans, pasta, spaghetti sauce. They've got macaroni and cheese back here. They've got vegetables and variety of spices and different canned goods that they have, and dried pastas and dried beans back here. So yeah, we help wherever we can, and whatever we can do, we try to donate weekly if we can. Whatever we might have, we try to help.
I think it's really important that people know that even a $500 donation, if somebody's able to do that, can supply groceries for an entire family for an entire month.
It's quite impressive what they do here and how they work here, and how it helps the individual families that need the help. It's quite amazing when you get the donations and you can realize that much money gets you so much for the month. It's incredible. And then in these inflationary times, it's needed more than ever. It's really needed more than ever.
It is. That's right. So please open up your hearts and your wallets and donate what you can. Tossing now to this year's Teen Star winner, Melody Hilario.
El camino que lleva a Belén baja hasta el valle que la nieve cubrió. Los pastorcillos quieren ver a su rey. Le traen regalos en su humilde zurrón. Ropo pom pom, ropo pom pom. Ha nacido en un portal de Belén el niño Dios. Yo quisiera poner a tus pies algún presente que te agrade, Señor, mas tú ya sabes que soy pobre también y no poseo más que un viejo con mi tambor. El camino que lleva a Belén y no posee más que un viejo tambor. Nada mejor hay que te puedo ofrecer. Su ronco acento es un canto de amor. Ropopom-pom, ropopom-pom. Cuando Dios me vio tocando ante él, me sonrió.
"15 years at the Unity Shop. What an experience. There were so many important people throughout those years that I learned from. First and foremost, of course, our beloved Barbara Tellefson that we lost in 2020.
Barbara was, as Oprah likes to say, an angel on earth. She was the community's angel. I first met Barbara through my late husband, Bob Smith, who worked with Kenny Loggins to start this wonderful tradition for 36 years of the Unity Telethon. It was a long, wonderful parade of local talents and national talents, and it was just magnificent, as well as doing such good for the community. I know Barbara had always wanted every community to have something like Unity Shop. It's a very unique concept. It's, as you know, set up like a store, and the parents can come and bring their kids along and say, I think you need that and you need that, and we'll get that for you for school. So it gives the parents a sense of ownership, and the kids realize that their parents can provide for them. And it's just dignity personified.
We all know about Job Smart, where people can get the clothing that they need to make a good first impression when they're going on an interview. For every disaster we've been there, all of the fires and floods that have happened in this area, and we'll be here always for any kind of relief after any kind of disaster. We have a senior program that is just stellar, still with lots of volunteers that help there, and delivering things to those seniors who get a birthday present and they also receive a holiday gift. We have the food delivery program for those who can't come in and shop for themselves. Unity delivers. All of these things that I've mentioned set us apart from other organizations locally. And it truly does take unity in the community.
We're here to present a check for a real check and a symbolic one for $2,500 to the Unity Shop. Go ahead.
We'd like to thank all of you for your contribution, and this will definitely go to lots of families in need. With everything that's going on in our community, we definitely need this support. So thank you very much to the Porsche Club. And yeah, and Rod, you're awesome.
And one more thing, many of you know this, but we've always collected toys in December for Toy Drive that we bring to the Unity Shop, and we get at least 100, 125 toys at our Cars and Coffee, our breakfast, and our holiday brunch, which is in Camarillo this year. So we're very pleased. Porsche Club motto is, it's not just the cars, it's the people. And we like to feel like we're part of our community by helping others less fortunate than us. So thank you for the work you do.
Well, thank you. You guys are amazing, and these cars are amazing, and I'm hoping I can take one home today.
No.
All right.
You can't afford them.
True.
Most of us can't either.
Very true.
Well, I'm here at Augie's, 700 State Street at Ortega. This is a wonderful new restaurant establishment. So excited to have this downtown Santa Barbara. Congratulations on getting it open. I'm here with Augie. Namesake,
Yeah.
and here's David, general manager, putting all this stuff together. And what a joy to have this downtown. We're loving this, and we love the opportunity to kind of introduce you to Santa Barbara via the telethon and a little bit of video. You know, you have been down to Unity Shop. Both of you have come down, taken the time. What did you see? What did you like? What's the tie-in here?
Well, you know, it's an amazing place. It's been an incredible fixture in Santa Barbara from helping people throughout our community. It's an inspirational place I would recommend anyone that hasn't been down to the Unity Shop to go down to the Unity Shop and see the magic that they have created over the years there. It's an incredible place. There's not one part of it that I don't like. I just think it absolutely needs to be supported now and in the future in this community.
Well, I appreciate that, because the creativity of what you've created here, and we think we're doing a creative effort down at Unity to help the families feel a little bit better about life so they don't feel like second-class citizens. Now, David, you've been putting all this together and working hard on it. How are things going here? I mean, this is really fun.
Going awesome. We've got incredible space, incredible food, incredible cocktails, great service, and we're super excited to be part of the community. We're super excited to be working with the Unity Shop. We feel that this is the best way to integrate ourselves into the community with people that are already doing great things.
I got to tell you, congratulations to you and Augie. I just love what you're doing. Now, you guys have taken the time to come down and see Unity Shop. So I will dub you ambassadors of the Unity Shop, because you know more than 95% of the people in this town who kind of take it for granted. We've always been there, but you've just encouraged them to come down and see Unity. So you heard them from Augie's mouth here. Come on down to Unity and get a sense of what is right here in your own community. We're pretty proud of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we support Unity, you support Unity. Right here on the screen is all the information you need to make a call and make your donation as well. And with that, thank you, Angela. Thank you, Unity. Thank you to the community, and thanks to Cold Spring Tavern, Tom Ball, and Kenny Sultan, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, John. We appreciate it. My bed, the blue sky is my blanket, and moonlight is my spread. I'm not ashamed, well, ain't that news? 'Cause I've been living with the blues. Ever been down, you know just how I feel. I feel like an engine that ain't got no driving wheel. I'm not ashamed, yeah, ain't that news? 'Cause I've been living with the blues. Hey, rocks have been my pillow. The cold ground had to be my bed. The blue skies have been my blanket. Moonlight has been my spread. Well, if you don't think I'm singing, look what a hole I'm in. You don't think I love you, look what a fool I've been. I'm not ashamed, yes, ain't that news? 'Cause I've been living with the blues. my bed. Blue skies have been my blanket. Moonlight has been my spread. Well, if you don't think I'm singing, look what a hole I'm in. You don't think I love you, look what a fool I've been. I'm not ashamed, yes, ain't that news? 'Cause I've been living with the blues. I'm not ashamed, yes, ain't that a lot of news? 'Cause I've been living with the blues. I'm not ashamed, yes, ain't that a lot of news? 'Cause with unity, you ain't got the blues. Thank you all.
We are back in the phone banks, and we want to hear these phones ringing, right, team? So we are soon approaching my very favorite time in the night. But before we do that, so you've seen tonight the amazing grocery store, the toys, the senior programs, but one of the lesser known, but one of the most important things that this organization does at Unity is disaster services and providing support for people who've lost their homes after disasters like the fire, the debris flow. I want to introduce you to Randy Junkins. And Randy, I know that you moved here before the debris flow and you actually lost your home.
Yes, we
after
did.
the debris flow.
Yes, we did.
And is that what prompted you to get involved?
It is. We saw the telethon and we loved it so much, and then we lost our home, and I personally didn't need help, but they offered it, and it was just wonderful, the services that they offered. So then we toured the facility, and I was just amazed at the services that they offered, even for those who, like myself, didn't need their services, but I was offered services.
It's clothes, it's furniture, it's food, it's basic necessities for life. It's incredible. So we are moving into an important part of the night, and this is our first, what will be our matching minutes. And I know, Randy, you are matching tonight. Can you tell everyone how much you're matching?
Okay, my husband and I we're putting out $75,000, and we would like everybody that can. If it's $1, if it's $5, we would just really like you to match.
Incredible.
Okay, so this is matching minutes. Double money right now. Double money. Let's get every one of these phones going right now. Every single one of these phones, because she and her husband are going to match every single pledge. Use your Visa, MasterCard, Discover American Express. You've been watching the telethon. You've been thinking about making that donation. This is the time to do it because your money is going to go twice as far. Who does not love a bargain? This is a chance to help people in our community in need. We can do it right now. Let's get every single one of these phones going right now. We've got a couple open lines up there. You can make that phone ring with your pledge right now. Make a difference right here in our community. These are our friends and neighbors in need. And what would it be like if you couldn't have that special meal for your family during the holidays? What would it be like if your kids didn't have Christmas presents? We can make a difference. Right now, you can make a difference. Carrie, come over here. Let's get these phones going
Lance,
here. Let's do this.
This is doubling your money right now, right? So we know for $500, you can provide food, all the groceries for a family for a month. That's amazing. So that's what you can do. The power of 500 becomes 1,000. That's 2 months. So every single donation will be matched for these 3 minutes.
I know.
Because of Randy.
I didn't know there was math involved in this. Boy, you've got to, but it's double money. You're going to feel great. You make a $100 pledge, it instantly becomes $200 to the Unity Shop, helping our friends and neighbors in need. And take a look behind us. We've got some phones going. It looks like we've got 1 or 2 open lines right now. You can get through. And again, you can use your credit card. It's really quick. It's really easy to do. You are making a difference to the lives of our friends and neighbors right here in Santa Barbara County, right here in our region. But it takes you just taking a couple of moments out of your evening. You're going to feel great. And you know, this whole thing started off as a Christmas telethon years ago, but Barbara Tellefson, who helped put Unity together, realized this is a year-round need. And so the Unity Shop is here year-round, and so your pledge is going to make a difference year-round, and you're going to feel great by doing that.
Absolutely. And we talked about disaster services. So another thing that you can do for $1,000, what you can provide. It takes on average a family a whole year when they've lost their home and been displaced to get back on their feet. So that can help supply the resources they need for that year. So basic things like furniture, it could be food, it could be clothing, so that just the basic necessities, Lance. And that's what this safety net Unity does for this county.
So the clock is ticking. We've got less than 30 seconds left. You can see the clock on your screen right now. We are looking for you. Again, make that pledge right now. Jump in and take advantage of this because, again, every single pledge is going to be matched. We're down to our last 30 seconds, and there's plenty of time to make a call, make a pledge, and support Unity, the wonderful things that we're doing right here, helping our friends and neighbors. It takes just a couple of moments. And our phone workers, again, there's a couple of I see a couple lines just opened up. You can get through if you make that pledge right now.
Lance, is it time to make your call?
Oh, it is time to make our call. It is time for all of us to make our call. Oh, there goes the count. Call now. Call 1. And let's go to CJ and Beth.
Thank you. And thank you, Randy, so much.
What you're looking at is obviously not a vintage Woody, but it's the next best thing, right? This is a custom heirloom made by the seniors in the Senior Resource Center at the shop here. However, we've got representatives from the Woody Club in town.
Yeah, we have Carrie and Lisa Dritz, and we have the president, First Lady of the Santa Barbara Woody Club. And the Woody Club, they've been huge supporters of the Unity Shop for many, many years, and we really, really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. That's been our primary charity since we began, and we were chartered in 2000.
Okay, good. And how, one, why is it so important to you? And two, how do you guys raise the money throughout the year?
Well, first I'll start out. We have we have one major fundraising, which is Woody's at the Beach, which is at Santa Barbara City College every year, and that's a really successful event. And then we also always have a holiday party for the club, and we ask for donations for the Woody Shop at the party.
For the Unity Shop.
For the Unity Shop. Unity Shop, not the Woody Shop. The Unity Shop.
And real quickly, this is your first time going through in person. Your reaction?
Yes. It's amazing. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to offer the community. It's just, I wish we had it in every city.
Lisa, Carrie, thank you so much for being part of this. We appreciate it.
Thank
Happy
you
holidays
so much
to you.
for coming out.
All right, back to Elise.
And next year, the Woody might be a little bit bigger.
We hope. Elise.
We are back inside the food bank, and it has been lively tonight. You can see everybody behind me. Everybody is on the phone. Every single person is on that phone, but we still want to keep you coming in, dialing, and making those donations for the Unity Shop. We were going to talk to American Riviera Bank. They're actually on the phone right now. That's Annette Jorgensen taking one of your calls. She and American Riviera Bank, they donated $3,500 already, and they're also on the phone taking your calls as well tonight. You're taking a break. Tell us, why is American Riviera Bank so involved in the Unity Shop?
Well, we believe in unity, basically. So we've supported the Unity Shop for all these years, and we're a true community bank. We like giving back to the community, and we think, what a great cause, the Unity Shop. So that's why we're here volunteering. I volunteer every year, and I just something from my heart, and our bank feels the same way.
All right, I'll let you get back on the phone. There's important donations coming in. The number on your screen, dial it. Any donation will work. We're going to send it over now to a very special clip that we have. Peter and Natalie Noon, they've been a part of the Unity Shop for many years. We're going to take a look back at some of their very special performances.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Natalie Noon. It was getting dark across the park when I saw her sitting there. A little girl who must have lost her way. The night was clear, but I could see the tears welled up in her eyes. I didn't say a word, I just kept staring at the skies. It seems so strange that a little girl could know so much about this troubled world. But then I realized she was an angel in disguise. She said, the angels are crying in heaven tonight. Their hearts are so heavy, they got tears in their eyes. The angels are crying in heaven tonight, 'cause they can't understand why we can't find the light.
She sent the cry for all the lives we live with every day, and for all the children sleeping in the rain, for the noble dreams that somehow seem to always be in vain, and for the gentle hearts that still believe in the miracle of faith.
It seems so strange that a little girl could know so much about this troubled world, but then I realized she was an angel in disguise. And the angels are crying in heaven tonight. Their hearts are so heavy, they got tears in their eyes. The angels are crying in heaven tonight, 'cause they can't understand why
Can't find the light.
And the angels are crying in heaven tonight. The dads are falling on their arms, just
Tears in their eyes.
the angels are crying in heaven tonight, 'cause they can't understand why.
Can't find the light.
They can't find the light.
Love you, Pops.
Natalie Moon.
Love you, Christmas Unity.
Barry DeVos wrote that song.
Yeah, Barry.
Hey everyone, we're here with Pedro at BMW of Santa Barbara. I'm so excited to see all these great cars down here
Excited to have you.
and talk to Pedro a little bit about unity in the community and how BMW has been involved with our organization for over 5 years. They've been donors and we just love having you a part of it. And we want to hear why are you involved with Unity?
Well, we couldn't think of a better organization in terms of people that are helping our neighbors, our community. You're so well-rounded between the grocery effort and senior citizens and helping children and mentoring, disaster relief. It really covers it all. Also, your presence here, right downtown on State Street. We absolutely love that. You're a pillar in the community. We're grateful for you, and we're happy to participate.
Well, back at you, because we are so grateful for all that you do for our community. You donate to so many organizations, and we're just grateful that you've chosen Unity Shop. So
We're happy to
thank
do
you
it.
so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, I'm here with Daniel Zia, and what a pleasure it is and a joy to have a little time with you again.
Welcome.
This is your new space.
It is.
Congratulations on this new space. Tell us a little bit about this and how this works for your firm.
Well, we're excited to be here with COVID. The world went virtual, and there's a real, I think, missing piece in a lot of people in that they're missing the face-to-face connection. And so we actually went out and bought an office building, and we're really creating it as a community space, and we want to invite the community in. We want nonprofits like the Unity Shop to be able to have a place to maybe do a monthly board meeting if they don't have a facility for it. Nice. And so we literally bought the space, and now we've renovated it to be able to be really a community resource.
Well, you're at 2490 De La Vina Street, right?
Yes.
So this is a great space, and if you need help in the real estate world, this Mr. Daniel Z is the man to go to.
That's right, 2940 De La Vina.
2940.
Yeah.
Now, you guys have an ethic for your firm that you give back to the community. You certainly do Unity, but tell us a little bit about your philosophy of that.
Absolutely. Well, since the inception of our company, we actually dedicated 25% of our net profits to organizations specifically that support vulnerable women and children. And that's actually how we first met you, and that was one of the reasons we first connected is over Unity Shop. And I remember, literally as a Westmont student and then recently and then graduating, I had a group of guys and we wanted to actually get together once a week and just be in relationship. And rather than, getting a drink at a bar and talking about how life was was or work was, we just decided that we'd actually take that time to give back, and Unity Shop is the organization that we chose. And so we just got together once a week and we literally just stocked the food shelves at Unity Shop, and that was kind of our first interaction. But it really falls in line with our company philosophy of supporting vulnerable women and children. Back then I didn't really have the financial resources to give much, and now that we do, it's such a pleasure to just be in long-term partnership with the Unity Shop.
Well, we've got a van that's running around that's soon to have the Zia Group logos on the side. You've sponsored that for us. You've done some matching donation things. You've done some donations now, donating on the Telethon. So you've done a lot for Unity. We love partnering with you. Congratulations on your space.
Thank you.
And quickly, tell you, what's the highlight? What do you like about Unity? I mean, you've kind of already touched on it.
Yeah, no, there are so many amazing organizations in Santa Barbara that really hit our heart of vulnerable women and children. But one of the things that I think is unique about Unity Shop is their holistic approach. I mean, I'm speaking to the choir here, but our passion has always been is wherever we can give someone really not a handout, but a hand up, right? And Unity Shop has just been that beautiful stopgap for the vulnerable women and children in our community, in that, you know, every one of there's so many people that are just literally one event away that's out of their control to removing any stopgap that they have, and suddenly they can either buy food or they can either pay their rent, and they're forced into one of those hard situations. And we love that there's an organization like Unity Shop that can give them that hand up and to do it with respect and dignity, and so they end that process feeling empowered rather than embarrassed, and they're able to step right back into being great moms and great wives, and really step back in and create something better for their family in the future.
You said it better than I can. Daniel, thank you.
I hope the lights to you don't fade. I hope we always find a way. And every road leaves me away, brings me back home. Forget those words we did not say. Forget those hard times yesterday. Just know you are my Christmas day. You are my soul. You are my soul. You are my soul. You are my soul.
Being in Santa Barbara all my life, you know, just growing up as a low-income family, and now being able to be here and provide and support the community that it's in need, you know, it means a lot.
I like to help the people that they can have almost everything that they need with the school supplies, food and clothing, and they can choose whatever they want.
As a kid, you know, me coming to the Unity Shop, I didn't think it was a place that helped families. I thought it was a grocery shop. I thought it was just another place where I'm gonna go get a present and some food. And now that I look back, I am very happy to be part of it and be able to help the families the way I was being helped as well.
We got laid off, so I know how people are being laid off and not working. But I did come in as a volunteer and help the organization keep going. And I try to get everybody in a good mood. I know there's trouble, everybody has troubles in their life, but you know, you should enjoy life. And we love our volunteers.
We want to thank all of our staff that come every day and all the community that supports the Unity Shop, the volunteers, the businesses, the individuals that provide support for people that need a hand up in our community.
Forget those words we did not say. Forget those hard times yesterday. Just know you are my Christmas day. You are my soul.
I am here in the phone banks with the Kenny Loggins fan club. Emma, thank you for being here. I understand that you've been involved since the year 2000, and the Kenny Loggins fan club has raised over $140,000.
That's correct.
It's incredible.
Lifetime total.
It's incredible. All of these fans of Kenny's, yes, start calling. So we have a couple amazing totals, Lance. I can't wait to report these. So we have a $10,000 donation for matching minutes. Thank you so much, Gabby and Grayson Singer. Tremendous. Also, another fan club, Peter Noon. The Peter Noon fan club has raised $3,700 tonight.
Now, here's the thing. We are trying to raise $500,000 tonight. We have our very first tote of the night right now, and here comes the number. It's coming up right now. It is $158,000. Whoa!
Incredible. It's incredible. Whoa. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but we are off to a great start. But listen, this is the place where it happens right now. We've got these phone banks right here. You've been entertained by us. You've been informed by us about what Unity does, but it takes you taking a moment out of your evening and supporting Unity, making a phone call. When you do that, one of these great phone volunteers behind us is going to answer that phone, and they're going to take your pledge. It'll take 2 minutes, and I'll tell you, it's going to be one of the best things you're going to do all evening long. You are going to feel great by helping to make a difference.
Unity in the community. We need the phone lines ringing. Now is the time to give. This is the safety net for the Santa Barbara community. We need you. So please pick up the phone, call in, help Unity. And now I'm going to turn it over to Beth.
One of the things that we talk about is legacy, and legacy runs really deep with the Unity Shop and the community, and you know that better than many people, I would say. This is Michael Figueroa, kind of the go-to guy, right, for the Chumash Sandy and his band of Chumash.
Yes, I could be the go-to guy if need be.
But talk about, we know the cornerstone, the late Barbara Tellefson built this legacy on compassion and on dignity and respect. And you knew this firsthand, and your community as well, our community.
Right. Really, the Sandy and his band of Chumash Indians loves to stress the circular nature of our partnership with Unity Shop. The tribe wasn't always the affluent people that they are now, and at one time they needed the services of Unity Shop, and they were one of the few people to help. And we are just very honored to be able to partner with them and help them in their continued mission to give back to the community. It really does mean the world to us.
And the Unity Shop wasn't always here on Chapala, and it used to be downtown at the old Vic Theater. And I was asking, did people come in and come through here? And it was a different scenario.
It was a lot different. It definitely had more of a feel of, much like this when you were just going there and you were getting a box and you were, this has more of a feeling of like a grocery store where you come in and you shop.
But you mentioned that people from the Unity Shop would come to the reservation.
They did at that time.
Big difference.
Yeah, that was a big difference.
Shed a little light on that.
Basically, back then, there wasn't many services in the valley that were being offered, and the Unity Shop did take it upon themselves to venture into the valley and help out, which was amazing at that time. Now it's changed completely to the point where we're able to help out and offer services, whether it's through partnerships with the Unity Shop, the Tribal Foundation. We have a group called Team Chumash, which is made up of a volunteer group made up of our employees. Just different ways to help out with the community.
Giving back, Michael Figueroa. We're going to be seeing more of you. Thank you for taking time tonight.
No
we
problem.
really appreciate it.
Thank
All
you.
right, Tom.
I'm here with my great friend Bob Russell. Thanks for coming down again, Bob. We've been friends for a long time, and you've helped Unity a lot. Tell me a little bit about the group that you represent and you've raised money with.
Thank you, Tom. I represent the IBEW electricians and NECA, the local union contractors. And we've been doing this for about 18 years, I believe, if I'm right.
Yep.
Crash Lopez, Richard Lopez, and I started this group years ago, and we've been exceeding our donation every year to Unity Shop.
You've been raising this money. You should be awarded the #1 ambassador for Unity Shop because you're out raising money all year long for us.
I don't mind asking anybody for money, Tom. As a matter of fact, money's still coming in, and we have donors. My wife and I donate every year. But we also donate every month. because we know that Unity Shop has a need for money every month.
And it's year-round, and we appreciate that. And so we'd encourage all of you folks viewing to think about a little donation every month. It really does help. Thank you,
does.
Bob, for doing that for
It
us.
makes it a lot easier also for the donor.
Well, Bob, I can't thank you enough. You've been a great friend, and you're out. You've done some pretty unique things, too. I remember you arranged for a horse to be donated to the Unity Shop. Do you remember that? That was years ago.
Oh, yes, I do. That was quite a job, but we got her done.
Well, you have helped us in so many ways. I can't thank you enough. Please give a greeting to your beautiful wife for us. And keep going, because Unity Shop needs good ambassadors just like you. So thanks so much for being
Well, I
part of it.
expect you to be around, too, for doing the same kind of thing I do, you know, out there asking for money for Unity Shop.
I'll join you, Bob.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to throw it over to CJ now. Thanks so much, and pay attention to this guy, Bob. He's a great ambassador.
Joining us
Merry
now is
Christmas.
the National Charity League, huge supporters of Unity year in and year out. Introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Becky Cracky.
And your president.
I am the president, yes.
My name's Melinda Warner.
And I'm Rebecca Borgioli.
So why is Unity so important to National Charity League?
Well, we've supported Unity Shop for a long time. We represent 21 philanthropies. Unity Shop is one of our favorites, and we enjoy coming here almost every day, stocking shelves, working with everyone here. It's just near and dear to our hearts, you know.
And you just feel good when you come down here, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And you volunteer a lot, and you've been doing this for years. Why do you do it? Why is it so important to you?
Yeah, so I've been doing this since 2010, and it's been many, many years, and I just love this charity. It's one of our favorites that we volunteer with for NCL, but we provide a store where people in need in the community can come and shop. They can shop for groceries. We have clothing that people donate, and as you can see, we've got toys all around, and so you'll see people stop in and they shop, and it's just a wonderful thing that we get to actually enjoy, and we get to see people who benefit from it as well.
You see the kids' faces, and we were just here before. So this is important to you as well. Why is this so important to you?
I think it's a great opportunity for both the moms and the daughters, because we're a philanthropic mothers and daughters organization, and it's great for our kids to be hands-on in the shop, stocking the shelves, and really getting a view of what it's all about.
Yeah. And in fact, just before we came out live, we were watching kids go through here, and we were watching their faces. That is what makes the difference, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, in fact, it was one of our moms and daughters that were helping them. So they're here working hard.
All right, well, thank you so much for years and years of support.
Yes, thank you so much for having us.
See you back here next year, right? Okay.
Look forward to it every year.
Please call
Thank
in
you.
and donate.
Yes, please donate. Absolutely.
All right, we're going to throw it now to another huge supporter of Unity, Brad Paisley.
You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows if you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. So you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Well, you better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming, Santa Claus is coming Yeah, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Thank you to all the volunteers.
Well, I'm in the Senior Resource Center, and I'm telling you, anytime you see gifts piled, this is how you know something special is going on with some very special people. Don't we all wish we had a Christmas wrapping counter this big in our house? Well, they have it here with our Unity crew. And Jan, I am so excited to come back and see what's buzzing. What have you got for all the people that are going to get some gifts for the holiday season?
We have wonderful gifts for everyone. So I want to point out to you our beautiful quilts. They make lovely things, and they give them to us to give to our seniors.
Let's open one up real quick here.
They are gorgeous.
What would I do with this?
You put a nap.
I don't get much sleep, so I need my nap.
Use it when many of these. They give us 25 at a time, and they give them to us periodically every 3 months or so.
And we've got different ones that they're making with
gorgeous
hearts and love.
Here's our little form. This is our holiday remembrance box.
Okay, so
every person gets one, and they fill a clothing size. And this is one particular group. This is Casa Naomi.
Okay.
We wrap it up. It looks like that one.
Presumably something they asked for
absolutely
is in here,
yes.
so they're anticipating what it's going to be.
Right, their name.
That is awesome.
And we have our wonderful volunteers. The senior helping senior. So all of these, to a senior.
Right.
So it's a win-win situation.
And these items here, because this one caught my eye because I'm wearing hats and scarves more than ever now to keep myself warm.
Yeah, it's a little, there you go.
My full Italian hair, or even warmer.
This
These
is
are
kind
beautiful.
of a sample of the things that we would give. They like a nightgown, they like pajamas, they like hats and scarves, and they always get a little animal.
Okay, and I see over here we're all set to go.
Yes.
Not to reveal too many.
Yes. We
Path
have
Point.
Pilgrim Terrace.
This is all Pilgrim Terrace and more Path
and more
Point.
Path Point.
That. Get everything together, all the wrapping paper, all the gifts, all the donations come together. Jan and the entire crew, thank you so much. And we're here at the Senior Center, and if you've ever heard the stories of the two guys.
Santa's Workshop.
All right, and it's all very possible with all your donations.
Yes.
You can see it's going to work right now for Unity. And
Hi, we're here with Marty Pleward and Bill Philippine from Community West Bank. This year our theme is Unity in the Community, and it's a perfect theme to go along with community.
Angela, and we're a big part of the community, and we love the partnership we have. Food and clothing, school supplies, all the services that you provide in the community are what we're about, and it's through our contributions to the affect thousands of lives in the good work that you do.
Well, you do, and I was looking back on some records, and you guys the past years, so we are super grateful for that relationship and for everything.
We've got a special place in our heart for the Unity Shop, so you can count on our continued support for years to come.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Irene and Kristen Rhodes from Consumer Fire Products, and you've got your entire crew here with us. Thanks for bringing them down. Of Unity for how many years now? How long has it been?
I think we're going on 8 years, Tom.
That is incredible. That's incredible. So our theme this year is Unity in the Community. And tell us a little bit about what Consumer.
Helping with Toys the Tots run. We go around town and pick up all the toys. Holiday season, and just continue to do our work of installing our fire protection systems and protecting homes from wildfire.
Such a great thing that you do for Unity, taking care of thousands of families who would not have a good Christmas or a holiday season. Of course, it's all year round, and that you're helping us with that as well. Kristen, what happens when you volunteer? You volunteered personally down here. How does that feel?
Great feeling being able to connect with, other members of the community, give each other a hand up, and strengthen that bond within the community of members that to help with the kids coming through and the families that need groceries. Makes for the long term of people's morale and just giving them encouragement. It's a great thing to be able to be a part of.
You can't say it any better than that, Kristen. Thank you. And Irene, thank you so much. This is what Consumer Fire Products is doing to help. You can help as well. It's the whole community working together. It's called Unity.
Unity.
Irene, thanks so much for being here. Kristen, thank you.
Thank you very much.
God bless you guys.
What's the first thing you did when you woke up this morning? Chances are, if you had time before heading off to school, you ate breakfast. But there are many people living in our community who weren't so lucky. Did you know that despite all of the abundance we see in Santa Barbara, our county has the third highest poverty rate in the state of California? 10% of the residents who live in our hometown contend with something experts call food insecurity. Most of them are children. Reality is, for lots of kids and adults going without food, clothing, sneakers, and other essentials because they're unaffordable is just life. It's their normal. But is it? Adults and kids skipping meals? Parents who can't afford nutritious groceries because they're too expensive? Or because they have to pay the rent instead? Kids going without school supplies or even a backpack? And families that can't afford gifts for their children at Christmas or on their birthdays. These are realities for many local families. But here's the good news. Making sure everyone in our community has access to all of these things is totally possible. Our county is abundant in the kind of resources that can feed everyone, but they have to be affordable, available when people need it, and where they can access it most easily. Okay, so here's where you come in. Thanks in large part to your volunteerism and community service, Unity has the additional person power and donations necessary to provide groceries and all kinds of other essentials to people living in our community who need help getting through a crisis or a tough time, and it's totally free of charge to them. Being a resource to residents and offering them support with dignity, respect, and choice changes just about everything and everyone. In fact, we think it creates a community of happier, more productive people of all ages, and who doesn't want that? So here's what you can do today. Give of your time and tell your friends to join you in volunteering a few hours during the week. Or how about organizing a canned food or clothing drive with your school, church, or even as a family? If you'd like, we can help you get started. Remember, one small act of giving or volunteering at a time can make it better for everyone who lives here. Oh, and one more thing. Please tell your friends and family about Unity Shop, because it takes unity in the community to make this amazing charity possible all year long.
We are outside with Brandon and Dessa Brewer of Grocery Outlet. I do have to say quickly, this is one of my favorite places to shop in Santa Barbara. Just amazing the things you find. My son and I love it. We know the theme song. We're going to sing it for you really fast. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Grocery Outlet, Bargain Market. Yay. Okay, we love it. First, before we talk to them, we're going to show you all these groceries here made possible by Grocery Outlet. All these groceries will be going to people in our community thanks to Brandon and Dessa Brewer of Grocery Outlet. We're going to talk to them now. Tell us, you guys have been longtime supporters of the Unity Shop. Why do you do it every year?
You know, we absolutely love the Unity Shop. When we first moved to town, our store opened 6 years ago, and we were really looking for a great community partner that we could partner with that really served the community. And, you know, we were led here to the Unity Shop, and we've been with them ever since. So we have our annual food drive in July that we raise donations for every year, and we just really stand behind what they do, and we just love it. So we love supporting it and what they do in the community.
And we thank you for your support, Lance.
You know, Grocery Outlet came through. It is your turn right now. By the way, this bag, my last stop before coming to the telethon, I went to your store and I bought some food. So listen, they are helping out. It is your turn to do it now. Please make a pledge right now. That's why we're here. And again, thanks to Grocery Outlet. Let's go to Beth.
You know, it's so good you're not a surgeon. Who said that?
I'm just autoing. Put it on. Back up. Stand by.
I want to introduce you to another local hero. This is Jeff Arch, writer, screenwriter. Part of your claim to fame, Sleepless in Seattle. And a larger part of his claim to fame, the big heart and your involvement with the Unity Shop and the telethons over the years.
Oh, yeah. Starting, I think, 1994 was my first time here. When I first moved to Santa Barbara, a friend brought me here. I met Ann and Bob Smith, and I'm Kenny and John Cleese, and fell in love with the community. This place the town is amazing, the community is amazing. This shop, I've never lived anywhere where they did anything like this.
This is a treasure. And so based on your passion and your big heart, you've got to call out to the community. It's based on this book. Do you want to explain?
Well, this is a brand new book, a year old. This is my last hardcover of a book called Attachments. It's a first novel. It's a boarding school novel. And this is my last hardcover. I will, for $100, you can have this copy signed, and I'll also match the $100. And I've got about 10 paperbacks at home that for $50, I'll sign those and match that. So someone out there can do the math, but if everybody buys all the things, that's a certain amount of money that I can't do right now.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
I love this. And I love that you're bringing this back out to the community as well.
Yeah.
And that you've been so personally touched by the Unity Shop and being part of this.
Absolutely, absolutely. I miss Barbara like crazy. What Barbara did here, what she started here, there are saints. She is one of them. And I've known Kenny for, 25 some years, and some of it came through here, some of it came because we had kids in the same school, and but a lot of it was the telethon and just what he does for this community. I understand he's on soon, so stay tuned for that.
That's right. And we know that the cornerstone of the Unity Shop, compassion and respect and dignity.
Dignity. That is the word. I've seen people here, I've put in some hours here, and just to be able to take your family shopping and stand tall while you're doing it, there's nothing like that.
All right. Big hugs to you on this holiday season. Jeff Arch,
Same
thank
to
you so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing with
You
us.
bet.
All
Thanks
right.
a lot.
CJ Tom.
Take care.
All right, so we are in the part of the Unity Shop, which Tom and I have been talking about how important this area is. If you're a family, you've got kids, this is where a lot of the fun happens, isn't it?
Well, yeah, when the parents bring their kids in here, the kids' eyes get big. Guess who the hero is? My mom brought me to a really fun place. Now, that makes a lot of difference from an emotional impact on the family. But this is supplying toys. Now, we don't want to spend money. Unity doesn't want to spend money on toys. We want to buy food. So the toys are donated, Toys for Tots, and it's a wonderful thing to be able to provide this for families that are struggling.
And some of the toys here are handmade. I mean, we've talked about that year in and year out, and these are beautiful toys, handmade.
And they're all new. So the parents are actually choosing and approving the toys, so that it's the parents that are seen as providing the toys, which is really important.
And it's fun just to stand here and just watch the faces, the kids.
Oh, it's pure joy. Speaking of joy, we've got an event coming up in about a couple days. That's Tuesday, December the 13th. We have another tradition, 30-year tradition. It's called the Messiah Sing-Along. Now, here's the deal. It's a $10 donation to come to First Press up on Constance. Full orchestra from City College. Full orchestra. Professional soloists doing Handel's Messiah. And you can end up with a score, and you end up rehearsing these choruses. You get to sing Handel's Messiah with a full orchestra at First Press. It would be 500 people or so singing. It's worth the $10. It'll put you in the Christmas spirit, no doubt about it. So that's 7:30 on Tuesday, December 13th, First Press. Everybody should come and join us. It's going to be fabulous.
Sounds like fun. Okay. Now we have a special tribute to you. So we're going to throw it to Tom for his own tribute.
For 7 long years I've served the king. Whatever he demands, that's what I bring. He's a self-centered man, but aren't we all? He's a constant reminder of what happened at the fall. Well, he's an evil king, but my work is to the Lord. To do the right thing is its own reward. As a priest in the temple, it's a pretty good life, but the nation cries out to be delivered by the Christ. For there's another king from above. He will bring the Father's love. Hope is alive, and so I sing. One day I'll see the true eternal King. Turmoil in the city, astronomers delight. They describe a strange heavenly light. Visitors inquire, traveling from the east. Kings from Faris and Arabia, bringing gifts of peace. I asked the king of Sheba the nature of their quest. He tells how the hand of God led them west. My heart is warm, I know I must join them. Together we move on to Bethlehem. For there's another king from above. He will bring the Father's love. Hope is alive, and so I sing. One day I'll see the true eternal King. Could this really be true? My doubting heart is torn. We've known all along where a king will be born. But will he be a captain and lead us in war? Or the servant of Isaiah, a humble, loving Lord? The shepherds are excited, pointing to a cave. We bow at the entrance, amazed. God's king is born to a world gone dark, and he's born in me as I give him my heart. For he is the king from above. He will bring the Father's love. Hope is alive, and so I sing, for I have seen the new I've seen the true eternal King.
I grew up in a low-income household in Santa Barbara, and my family often faced many financial challenges. Luckily, we were able to receive support through Unity Shop. I will never forget how impactful that assistance was for us. Today, I do everything I can to help pay it forward. As Executive Director of the Police Activities League, I work to make the lives of our community's youth positive and meaningful.
We moved to Santa Barbara from the Philippines when I was 5, not knowing the culture or the language, and soon after I started kindergarten at Cleveland School. At the time, Unity Shop was there for me and my classmates with clothing and sneakers, the kind of things that helped me fit in at school and in my new hometown. I continue to live locally and run my own web design business. Some would even say I've achieved the American dream. To this day, I am so grateful for how Unity helped us, and I do my best to pay it forward whenever I can.
When I was a student at Westmont College, I got a job as an intern at Unity Shop, where I learned about their incredible mission and programs serving residents in need. Unity hired me as a full-time employee through their Work and Learn to Earn program. I had great mentors and was able to cultivate a deep love for service work. In my current role as Director of Operations at the Turner Foundation, I continue to do everything I can to serve the less fortunate in our community. Today I owe a debt of gratitude to Unity for teaching me how to make a real difference in the lives of others.
Thank you, Unity Shop, for giving thousands of families just like mine a hand up to a brighter future.
Well, I'm here at American Riviera Bank with Jeff Devine and Joanne Finari, great long friends of Unity Shop. Gosh, it's the holiday season already, and you guys are a community bank. Tell us what's going on at American Riviera.
It's the holidays in Santa Barbara. You can tell from the weather outside. We are really excited to partner with the Unity Shop. It's that time of year at American Riviera Bank as a community bank that we really want to focus on the needs of our community and those that are less fortunate. And I can't think of a better organization to partner with than the Unity Shop.
Joanne, what do you like about Unity? It's been a long time.
The Unity Shop is just an amazing place. And when I first moved here with my husband and son, we volunteered at the Unity Shop back in, oh my gosh, in 1991. So you've been around for a long time and you've helped so many people in this
105
community.
years.
105 years.
Yeah. So I wasn't here 105 years ago.
No.
But everything that you've done for this community is just absolutely amazing. Helping people through the Thomas Fire, helping people through the mudslides, helping people in their time of need, and helping them with so that they keep their dignity. And they just, it's just an experience that you'll never forget.
It's a unique agency that's a blessing for Santa Barbara to have. It's unique in all of America. There's a few other people that are trying to duplicate this, but we have it right here in our community.
We're so lucky to have it.
And
here.
we're
You
so
guys
lucky.
are so gracious to support us. We can't do it alone, so we do need the support of the community, and you can help as well.
We really hope the community can pitch in and join American Riviera Bank in supporting the Unity Shop this holiday season.
All right.
Please do.
Being born and raised in Santa Barbara, I have had a long relationship with Unity, and that started way back when I was a Girl Scout, and we would come here and stock the shelves and learn really how this amazing organization can help so many in our community. Because as we all know, you can't spell community without unity.
I would say as a team, what we love about Unity is that it stands out with giving people choices. And we believe that's just as humans, we all want choices and options. And the fact that they do it with dignity and respect, and it's not just a handout. We know there's other organizations that are wonderful, but their concept is what makes us feel most connected to this because it is unique in so many ways. So we appreciate how different it is. And our community needs this so madly.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. As in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
All right, I'm here with Vince Caballero from Union Bank. Gosh, what a long relationship we've had with you folks since before my time. I've been here 20 years, and it goes way back before that. Thank you so much for this community effort. You're a big part of that in our community, and you've helped the Unity Shop. Vince, tell us a little bit about what grabs you about the Unity Shop. What do you like about it?
Well, I think one of the biggest things that I love about Unity Shop is it provides individuals to come in through the store, get food, clothing, school supplies, and they get to do it with dignity. They walk out, they're proud. If they're with their kids, they feel like, oh my God, this is fantastic. We've come through and we were able to get all of these great things, even Christmas presents. I mean, what more can you ask for?
And they feel normal because the
Absolutely.
parents, it doesn't appear that they're not paying for it. It's all free of charge. But the kids are just part of the family, bringing them to a really neat place, kind of a boutique almost hotel. I mean, grocery store and toy shop and the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it just feels normal. It actually reinforces the family unit. So thanks so much for that.
We are just so pleased to be able to support and help this great organization. This is a huge organization that does so much for our community, and we need it. We've needed it. We're going to continue to need it even more than ever. Having organizations like this support our community, and my God, you can't have community without unity. And we have Unity Shop.
And Vince, you not only help representing the bank, but you help personally as well.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I have supported personally my wife Colleen and I over the last couple of years, and we understand this is your last telethon. You are retiring.
It is.
So in honor of you, we're going to go ahead and do another matching grant of $2,500.
Oh, I love that. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
very
you so much.
welcome.
What do you think of that, Angela?
I think that's great. Thank you so much. And I've had the honor to work with you over the years, and I just appreciate you so much. So grateful to your friendship and your generosity. You and your wife are amazing. So everybody, get on your phones, call this number that you see somewhere right here, and give us a call, because Union Bank has provided some phone bank people to answer the phone, so you can actually talk to someone from Union Bank and make that pledge and match the great $2,500. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and welcome.
Thank you.
You've heard it from Vince. It's matching minutes time, our favorite time of the night. We need these phones ringing. And I have a little good luck charm. This is Lucky, who's helping us during matching minutes. And I think we're also pretty lucky because we have some incredible people here tonight. I want to introduce you to, and I'll make this very easy, Kathy and Kathy. They have been business partners for 35 years, and they love Unity. So, ladies, can you tell us why you're here?
We are here because I gave it a lot of thought this year, and I just had to picture myself as a single parent or a hardworking couple trying to make ends meet. Inflation is hit, gas is up, rents are up, food is up, and I got 2 little kids, and I work a full-time job, and my husband works a full-time job and a second job, and we still can't make it meet at the end of the month. And we get referred by a social company, my church, my school, for my kids, and I get to come to Unity, and I get to shop for food and clothing with dignity.
That's great. And that's what Unity does. I'm gonna let you pick up that phone, and let's keep going for matching minutes. Lance.
The card, your Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. You see these great phone volunteers. We've got some open lines here right now. You can get through if you call right now. What would it be like if you couldn't feed your family during the holidays? What would it be like if you couldn't buy your kids those toys? That is why we're here right now. You've heard us with all this great entertainment. We've shown you the Unity Shop, but it takes you taking a couple of moments, a couple of dollars to make a difference. You are making a true difference when you make a pledge right now.
Absolutely. And you know how hard it is, especially in Santa Barbara County. Rents are up, food costs are up, and so often families have to make that critical decision, right? Do I put gas in the car? Do we have one less meal? And that's what Unity is about. It's making sure basic needs are met for these families. So many families, lots of kids coming through here. They're going to serve 6,000 people over these 2 months alone. And Unity needs our help right now.
And, you know, the thing about this is Unity started off years ago as Christmas Unity. We gave during the holidays. We help people during the holidays. But this has become a year-round thing because, frankly, the need is here year-round in our community. The need is here. These are our friends and neighbors. These are people that are working hard. The average family that we help is a single parent with 2 kids. A single parent with 2 kids. They're working. They're doing their best, but they can't quite make it without our help. That's why we're here. We got some open lines right now. Please make that pledge. Again, it's matching minutes. Double money right now. Double money right now. Every single pledge is going to be doubled if you call during the next less than 30 seconds. You can see the clock ticking away right now, but we are looking for you right now, and your pledge is going to make a difference. And honestly, you are going to feel so good knowing that you helped some of your friends and neighbors right here in our community in need. So please make that phone call right now.
9,
we are looking for you.
8,
We're running out of time. You still have time to make that pledge.
6,
Make that pledge.
5,
Support Unity. Support the
4,
Unity Shop.
3,
And let's throw it right now
1.
to Elise.
You've been seeing some amazing performances on this stage, and we want you to stay tuned, in addition to making all those donations, for our very own Kenny Loggins and Michael McDonald. They have an incredible performance coming up that you don't want to miss. But first, I'm with Susan Rodriguez, and she's the chair of the Unity Shop Board. Right. Tell us about your involvement with this organization.
Oh, I've been involved for many years. I first started with my son when he was doing community service hours for school. And I saw for myself the shopping with dignity and choosing what you needed in your home rather than what you were given. And then I saw them going through the checkout stand and paying, and the children watching their parents just like a normal grocery store. And that touched my heart so much. So I've been involved with the board for many years and the chair for a couple of years. And what the volunteers and the employees work so hard all year round for those in need, and we're so fortunate in this community.
And just tonight, I was back there in the shop, and people are coming through tonight, and they're going away with groceries and toys for their kids just in time for the holidays. People have been struggling because of the pandemic and inflation, and this is just really more needed now than ever.
Absolutely. Sometimes you wouldn't think that you would need help of Unity Shop, but we've had disasters in our community, and people have needed to come in that you would normally expect not to. And so Unity Shop's here year round, and it's such a special place.
All right, make those donations. The number is on your screen. Again, a very special performance from this very stage coming up in just a little bit. But for now, we're going to send it over to Beth and CJ.
CJ, we love walking the halls, and you see these legacies that are hanging thanks to the late Barbara Tellefson, showing all the people, the stars, the local residents who've taken time to be part of this Unity Telethon.
So many talented, famous people have performed here for Unity over the years. One of them, Olivia Newton-John, who you see right there. In fact, her photos are all over the halls here. This is one of the better ones right here. I think she was so talented. She performed up on TV Hill a couple times.
Yes, she did. And she's standing by the late owner of our station, Bob Smith, and his wife, Ann Smith-Tobes, and, of course, Peter Noon, all actively involved. But, of course, we said goodbye to Olivia Newton-John back in August.
And I do have to say this, that there's a door up on TV Hill. Her signature's on there. All the famous people signed it. It's still there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to toss it to Olivia Newton-John, one of her earlier performances.
I can hear her small feet running past my bedroom, down the hallway, trying not to wake me as she races for the tree. Her sleepy eyes are wide with wonder as Santa drank his milk and left his crumbs. I can't miss this moment. Wait for me, wait for me. She's filled with joy and innocence. She reminds me of myself. 'Cause watching her, I see how my mother's eyes saw me. And Christmas never felt like this. I'm reliving all she's feeling, seeing reindeers and believing maybe Santa left me the doll that I wished for. Through her life I found the reason why we celebrate this season. 'Cause the gift I treasure most is standing next to me. She's filled with joy and innocence. She reminds me of myself. 'Cause watching her, I see how my mother's eyes saw me. And Christmas never felt like this. In my dreams, I see a kind world. And this is my Christmas wish for my little girl. She's filled with joy and innocence. She reminds me of myself. 'Cause watching her, I see how my mother's eyes saw me. And Christmas never felt. Christmas never
It's sort of like Santa's workshop. But in this case, we're talking hundreds of senior volunteers spread out in workshops and sewing rooms all around town. And many of these volunteers have been doing it for decades, hand creating the wooden toys, children's clothing, blankets for seniors unable to shop for themselves. And it's not just at Christmas time. No. This is all year round. Years of making children's holidays special in times of crisis. Giving seniors who have no family something to look forward to. The love and dedication these volunteers express is inspirational.
We've had up to 60 people working on these toys over the years, getting together. And when the pandemic hit, we were down to about just 12 people, I think, working at the Wake Center. And then we got shut down, so we had no choice but to start working at Steve's and here at my house.
800 toys every year for the Unity Shop. And Don's been doing a reel truck since the pandemic in his garage. In my barn, I pre-cut everything, and then I have 3 workers in there now that help, not at the same time, to be able to cut whatever they need to cut or sand. There's a lot of sanding in all our product. The main thing first is I have to do the dowel beds, just because we need to pass them on to the dowel bed painters, and then the bedding people do the bedding too.
It's a big process, and we did 150 beds this year. Quite a few. It was very fun. Labor of love. We know that it goes to the Unity Shop, and it's going to help those children who may not get the 25 presents at Christmas that many other children do.
We look forward to this all year long, making these quilts for the children that come to the Unity Shop.
Tell us, how many years has the Coastal Quilters Guild been doing this with Unity Shop?
I think at least 30 years.
Dad joined the Delco retirees in making the toys for Unity Shop. He did that for over 20 years. He worked on the doll beds. He spent many, many hours to make sure that the children could get toys for Christmas. One of the things he wanted to do was make sure that Unity Shop is continuing into the future, and I am very pleased to present this envelope with a check to you.
I'm here with Tim Mahoney from SoCalGas, Angela, of course. And gosh, when I think about our relationship with SoCalGas, it's so encouraging to me because we collaborate all the time with other nonprofits. Our referring network, 400 referring agencies. We're collaborating all the time with nonprofits, but here's an opportunity that we've taken advantage of to collaborate with SoCalGas. Tell us how that works, Tim.
Well, SoCalGas is really appreciative of the Unity Shop and what you're doing for the community. And as you know, Tom, what we've had is a customer assistance program. This is our California Alternative Rates for Energy, and that is a program in which customers can receive a 10% discount on their monthly gas bill. But they have to complete one of these forms to do that, and Unity Shop has been right there at the forefront to distribute these and make sure that the folks fill them out and get returned, and then they can get a 10% discount on their natural gas bill.
And that helps our clients in a different way, but the same people that we're able to help. Angela, what do you think?
I think it's great. Well, with our theme this year for our telethon, it's Unity in the Community. So Tim, how do you feel SoCalGas and Unity are working together in Unity in the Community?
I like that, Unity in the Community, Angela. And every year, it appears to me that the smiles on the children are just getting bigger and bigger, and the families and the children are just able to have a much more festive time, a time of unity in which they can really celebrate Christmas and the telethon, and it's just, it really warms my heart personally. So I would recommend that everybody get involved with the Unity Shop because it is a great way to see your community thrive.
And you have an opportunity to help out as well. We can't do it alone. We need everyone's help. It's a community effort. Tim, thank you so much for all you do for Unity.
Thank you, Tim. Angela, thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Child, I know you're weary and your eyes want to close. The days are getting longer, we're not getting any stronger. Trust me, Mama knows. But lie in my arms while you're sleeping. Think of the rivers you've crossed. I'll things I've been keeping for moments like this, when your hope is lost. Hear my song, it'll help you believe in tomorrow. Hear my song, it'll show you the way you can shine. Hear my song, it was made for the time when you don't know where to go. Listen to the song that I sing. You'll be fine.
Child, I know you're frightened, and your throat's parched and dry. But just trust in Mama singing, in the gift tomorrow's bringing. Trust it, don't ask why. Just lie in my arms and I'll tell you the things that you know but forget, the lies no one ever could sell you. I know that it's hard, but don't give up yet. Hear my song, it'll help you believe in tomorrow. Hear my
This is the 36th annual Telethon, and I am here with Telethon royalty. Of course, Tom Reed has been executive director of the Unity Shop for the last 20 years. Don Kadich, back 36 years ago, started this telethon along with Kenny Loggins and Barbara Tellefson, the general manager of KEYT at Sandy Benton, started this whole thing. Wow.
Don, tell us what it was like in those early days. What do you think?
Well, Tom, I think you were a little younger.
I was.
And, I don't think we had as many gray hairs. But, it was in 1987 is when we began this extravaganza. I think year one, we raised $42,000. And we had, of course, Kenny Loggins, our founder, was there, who performed live on TV Hill. It was magical, and it still is magical.
It is. It is. It is. How much fun. And here we are 36 later. Kenny Loggins is inside. He's going to be with us a little bit later. But what a transition you've seen. I remember doing 11.5-hour telethons at Vic Hall. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was, there's something very special about live television. And when you combine live television with a community event, raising money for an amazing cause, it really shows the relevance of what a local broadcaster, and at that time our partners in radio and print, when we combine our efforts and do what we do best collectively, the community benefits.
Well, Don, your history, and Lance, you were with him a lot of the time, and Jeff Martin. I got to tell you, not many people do telethons anymore. But this, what you guys have created, has become a Santa Barbara tradition that people just, they tune in. Of course, we've got Michael McDonald, Kenny Loggins, Brad Paisley, some nice entertainment. But the fact is, this is a community awareness event as well as a fundraiser for Unity Shop. It does a fabulous job. Thank you for all that you did in the past. Lance, you as well. Thank you for your contribution to make this as special as it is. And you guys listening, this is a worthwhile, totally unique organization, and it's worthwhile of support. Lance, you guys know, Don, that San Francisco is opening a clone of Unity Shop by the first of the year. They heard about what Brad was doing in Nashville, and there's a $5 million grant in San Francisco to put 4 of these in San Francisco. It shows how unique this place is.
Well, Barbara Tellefson's spirit is spreading across the country.
This is the house that Barbara built.
That's
no doubt about it. It was my joy to help.
And it's time for you to get in on it. Please make your call now. Let's go back inside to Beth and CJ.
All right, joining us now is Diane and Norma from Pacifica Graduate Institute. They have a fantastic message.
Yes, you do. And you said this just within a matter of seconds, but it really lingers for years to come.
It does. This is a season when so many people are hurting and there's so much pain in the world. And we just gather here at Unity tonight because we want to give back. We want to make a difference. We want everybody to know you are not alone. Maya Angelou once said, people will forget what you did. They may even forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And this is true for Santa Barbara. We want all of you to feel good. And we want our community to rise up tonight and donate and make a difference. Do something for someone else and you'll find that you feel so good tomorrow, or maybe even later tonight. And David Selberg, if you're listening, my friend, call us.
That sounds like a challenge.
We love David Selberg and all the good.
And Norma, why is this so important to you two?
Well, it's important to us because we really believe in the cause. We love the Unity Shop. We've been doing this for over 6 years now. We've brought a huge staff with us to help answer phones, so please call and donate now.
Love that you're rotating out every 15 minutes
Yes.
because there are so many people volunteering. That's
Absolutely,
beautiful.
yes. Yeah.
Call. Happy holidays, everyone. And don't forget, make a difference for someone else.
And we can't forget this.
Yes.
You got a check. Oh, yes.
From Pacifica Graduate Institute.
$2,500. Norma, Diane, thank you so much. And thank you for being
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Carrie and Kenny.
Carrie and Kenny.
Yes.
I'm here with my good friend Kenny Loggins, who has been involved in Unity since the 80s. So, Kenny, during your tenure, 1 million people have been served by this organization, and so much of that is because of your involvement.
I did not know that.
Yes,
You
yes.
didn't tell me that. That's pretty amazing.
It's incredible. So, do you have a song, Kenny, that's called like "We're Halfway There"?
Yes.
What is it?
It's called Meet Me Halfway.
Maybe halfway. Okay, perfect.
Right.
Well, we are almost there. We're halfway to tonight's goal of $500,000. We've raised a collective total of $246,000 tonight alone. So we're halfway there.
That is amazing. That is amazing. It's so great to see that Santa Barbara is still supporting Unity in the way that they're doing, not just with knowing about it and visiting it
Exactly.
and helping, but
And
also
Kenny,
spending money on it.
right now is the matching minute. So we have
let's do
2
it.
minutes of matching and 3 minutes. Thank you. And we are so fortunate because we have Kathy here. Kathy, can you come on out? I know from Berkshire Hathaway, you've been involved
Hi
a
there.
really long time, and you are donating $6,000 to the matching minutes.
Berkshire Hathaway is
Berkshire
donating
Yeah, right.
$6,000.
Not Kathy personally.
Not Kathy personally, yes. But we have $6,000 for matching minutes. And Kenny, one of the ways I raise that money at my office, and it's really a lot of work, but you make it easy. You know why? I got these books, Footloose, your book.
Yeah,
And
I recognized it.
And I sell these books to the people in my office.
Oh, really?
And I tell them, if you'll give me 100, 200, 300, 400, I'll give you a signed copy of Kenny Loggins' Footloose book with a CD in the back.
Right.
And he has signed it. Well, I had one book that wasn't signed. So what we're going to do, if you would be so kind,
Okay.
you sign it, and I'm going to auction it off right here.
Okay.
And I am going to match.
This is great.
This is a live signature, folks.
Yep.
And the next person to call in here with a $1,000 donation in the next 3 minutes, I will match that $1,000 personally. I'll bring you this book to your house if you wish, or better yet, come to Unity, get a tour, see what we're doing here. This place rocks. We need to help this community. This man is amazing. He is so kind and loving. And this book is something you're going to enjoy. Great Christmas gift for the kids. Look at this. And all day long, I've been dancing to Footloose.
Now is the time to call. Thank Kathy. Thank you so much. Thank you, Berkshire Hathaway. You've done so much to carry the torch, and so has this
I got to
man.
get my energy up where you are. That's great.
So Kenny, what inspires you most about this organization and where they are today?
Well, because it's what I dreamt of right at the beginning. It is, helping with toys at Christmas. It's helping with clothes. It's helping with food.
Mm-hmm.
It's helping people who need help in the most concrete way as possible. So it's really become a force unto itself because it is Santa Barbara's own.
It's incredible. Even disaster services, which we're no stranger to, obviously disaster. It's incredible.
That was since the mudslide happened.
Yeah,
that
it's
we branched out in
absolutely
that way.
incredible. Kenny, we can't thank you enough. We know that you're here all night, and we need to get to the goal. We are in the final few seconds of matching minutes.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you,
Almost a
Berkshire
minute
Hathaway.
left.
We're almost a minute. We're over $250,000 now. We need to get to $500,000 in the next hour. We're almost there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank
It's up
you.
to you.
Thank you so much.
During the height of the pandemic, the crowds were around the corner. We had a lot of people that this was new to them. So it was also not only new to them, it was new to us. So adapting to that was very important for us and our clients to do it in a safe manner and also still give them choice. Giving dignity and respect to the families is our main mission, our main goal.
Our family was hit hard by the pandemic. Suddenly we lost our jobs, our 4 kids needed school from home, and food was scarce. Thanks to the caring people at Unity Shop who gave us fresh food to feed our family, we've had a lifeline to survive these uncertain times.
We got laid off, so I know how people are being laid off and not working. But I did come in as a volunteer and help the organization keep going as to help our community because the community needs help.
There is help out there. You might not think there is, and it's hard to reach out because you're scared. In that moment, you're scared, you don't know what to do, but there is help out there, even if it's limited. It takes the little stress off, just enough to keep you going. It gives you hope that, you know, things can be okay. There are good people out there that care, and it just shows there's love out there and hope that everything's going to be okay.
Hi, we're here with George Lease from the Montecito Bank and Trust, and I have quite a history with you. We have been involved with lots of nonprofits and are just so fortunate to have the organization of Montecito Bank and Trust in our community, just continuing to support all of us. And here at Unity Shop, we're so grateful. I recently have been doing some history lessons on how long you've been involved with Unity Shop. Would you like to share that with us?
Oh my God, Angela, you know, the thing, Tom, back when I started in Santa Barbara, the great, my great honor was, you know, you and Barbara coming to visit me at my other bank and bringing me here. And I got it, you know, and showing me. It was in the old location. It wasn't in this location. But I was just blown away by the work that you guys did, the passion, you know, that you had. I saw the families shopping in a way that was completely normal. And I was, you know, you had me sort of at hello that way, because it was such an amazing experience. And, you know, I'm so grateful to have been part of your journey. And I know that you're retiring. And while that saddens me, because, you know, I've had an opportunity to work with you for all those years, I'm so happy because my bud Angela is going to take this maybe to a new level. And for Montecito Bank, that's really, really exciting.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited because that means we're going to do another 105 years. And then I'll get to look like Tom.
Minus the beard. But, you know, the community effort of everybody working together collaboratively, what you do with the community dividends, and all you do for the entire community, and what Unity has been doing for over 100 years. It's so gratifying to see the community actually working together in this day and age when division is so much the norm. Thank you so much for your long, loyal, dedicated relationship, and with me as well as with Unity. Thank you, George.
Well, you know, 20 years the bank has been associated with you. It's our 20th community dividends anniversary. So being part of this is really so special. The work that you do to bring this community together, the work that the bank does, is so special. Thank you for
I've
having
been
me.
to every one of those community dividends.
Yeah.
Thank you, George. And you can help out as well. It's all about the community, everybody pulling together.
You bet.
So thanks for your help as well. George, thanks for being here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we poked into the Disaster Recovery and Job Smart Center right across from the Granada Theater in the 1200 block of State Street. There's so much you can buy here to help with Unity. I know some of the items here would fit me very well. I was just looking right here. I could see these on the news, couldn't you? It all helps. Every single purchase here, whether it's clothing or furniture, glassware, kitchenware, will all go to the cause to help people in our community. And Angela, you've got some stories for us about someone who's been helped with Job Smart or the disaster recovery. What can you tell us?
So we recently had a young couple come to us. They had come into Santa Barbara, and the wife had just had a baby, and the baby was in NICU. And the husband and wife were having to sleep in their car. But they wanted to get help. They wanted to get food and clothing, and the husband wanted to get a job. And so we were able to bring the husband down. We were able to clothe him with clothes so that he could go on a job interview. And then he got a job. And we got them food, and then we kept some formula aside so when the baby gets out, we'll have some supplies for them. But he's already working, and they're trying to find a place to live. But part of disaster relief isn't just from a flood or a fire. It's also someone that is coming out of their car. And so they need furniture and dishes and the things that they need. And so
you have it all here.
This is what we have here. And so the funding that comes in from all of the generous donors helps fund all of these programs. But we also have the clothes that come from all these great people. And especially after COVID, not many people are wearing suits anymore. So we've gotten a
trust
lot.
me, I've got my eye on some of those suits and shirts over there and ties that look good on TV while I'm still wearing them. The selection is great. The donors are very generous. They have first quality or hardly used, sometimes never used items they're donating. Let's take a quick look before we go. There's so much. Thank you, Angela. We've got some great ideas here for you to make some changes in your home with antiques and furniture, a grandfather clock, more clothing. Here's, I believe, a tree skirt for your Christmas tree right here. I might just wear it as a skirt. I don't know. And it's all here. So much to go through. And right across from the Granada Theater, the 1200 block of State Street. And all the funds from these purchases and these donations will go to Unity and go to all these great programs for Christmas, for gifts, for disaster recovery, and for the resource centers that help people with Job Smart to get a job, look good at the job, and I believe they even give them some clothes after they get a job. How's that? It's all because of your donations. Make them right now. It goes a long way and a lot more than we did years ago. That's a big menu of things that you can help with your donation.
Merry Christmas! Well, I got friends that love the Pope, friends that love their dope. I guess we're all just trying to find a higher place. I've got friends that fit the mold, friends that dance on poles. In my living room, no one's out of place. My welcome mat, don't care if you're white or black, don't care if you're thin or fat. It ain't there to judge all that. My heart's an open door, don't care if you're rich or poor. Ain't the world just a big front porch anyway. I got friends that pay for fake ones. Some are happy with what God gave them. They can all hang out at my house any day. I got friends that love their babies. Some are still single in their 80s. Yeah, we're all a little crazy, but that's okay. My welcome mat, don't care if you're white or black, don't care if you got to dance. It ain't there to judge all that. My heart's an open door, don't care if you're rich or poor. And the world is the big front porch anyway. We all laugh at different jokes, we paint with different strokes, but we all look the same from 10,000 feet above. And we all need love. Yeah, we all need love. We all need love. Well, I've got friends that love the Pope, friends that love their dope. I guess we're all just trying to find a higher place.
Thank you for watching the Unity Telethon. This is it. This is the very last matching minutes of the entire Unity Telethon for this year. If you don't know what that means, is every single pledge is going to be matched dollar for dollar. And a good friend of Unity, Berta Benz, wants to kick it off with a big start. She is contributing the first $25,000. $25,000. Let's hear it for her. Roar. Yeah, there we go.
It's
now it's your turn. Every single dollar gets matched dollar for dollar if you make a pledge right now. This is it, the last matching minutes of the entire telethon. Make your money go twice as far. Make that pledge now.
Lance, we need these phones to ring. If you've been watching all night, all the incredible ways that Unity is a safety net in Santa Barbara County, now is the time to pick up the phone and make your donation. These are the final matching minutes we have tonight with a $25,000 match. It's incredible. So call in, make a difference. There are so many ways. So Tom, we talk a lot about the grocery store and giving people the opportunity to have choice and be able to select what they need. So you can feed a family for a month in that grocery store for $500. Right now, it's going to get doubled for $1,000. But can you just talk to us about that, the lifeline that this grocery store is?
Well, the grocery store will actually have an emotional impact on every family that comes through. You may remember the story that a lady came up from Los Angeles a couple of years ago. She said, "Here's a check for $1,000. You helped my family 52 years ago." Now, she's still thinking about it after 52 years. That means every family that walks through this door, the kids are proud of the parents because it doesn't look like an institution. It doesn't even look like a charity. Mom took me to a really fun place. We're normal. We're like everybody else. And the parents are picking out the food that they're going to enjoy for their family.
So 52 years ago, and now she's paying it back.
Still impacted.
And I think that's what touched me so much when you think about an organization that's over 100 years old. I was talking to Kenny Loggins about his involvement since the 80s. This organization, Unity, has supported 1 million people in Santa Barbara County since the 1980s. It's absolutely incredible. Matching minutes, Tom. We've got $25,000. This is the last match of the night, Lance, right?
We are running out of time. We are down to, only a little over a minute left. You can see the clock on your screen right now. And this is it. Use your Visa, MasterCard, Discover American Express. Every bit helps. $100 pledge. You are going to help feed families in need right here in Santa Barbara County. We are looking for you right now. And again, no more matching minutes after this. You can use your credit card. It's really simple. We are helping our friends and neighbors in need, and this is your opportunity to do it right now. A couple of phone lines in the back here just opened up down. We are down to our last 30 seconds. Carrie, 30 seconds.
Lance, this is the time to make your call. Now is the time. It's the last few seconds of matching minutes. I want to say a big thank you to all these folks on the phone banks tonight. We've got the folks in the back at Pacifica. They are all rookies. This is their first year here. So many people have come out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take it away,
Elise.
Elise.
Over now to Elise.
I'm with Michelle Schneider from the Santa Barbara South Coast Chamber of Commerce, and we are inside the Unity Shop store. And just a short time ago, it was buzzing with people getting groceries for their families. It's quiet in here now. They are restocking the shelves for tomorrow morning. They reopen again. More people will come through these doors to get everything that they need for their families during the holidays. And I wanted to talk to you. You're a longtime volunteer here. What made you get involved?
Yeah, so I worked for Cox Communications, and they really wanted people to volunteer. And we came in here, and I had never heard of the Unity Shop. I'm a born and raised local, and just to see the store, we were stocking and doing things like that, and it just was like amazed to be able to help people. But truly, the dignity that these people had, that they could pick what they wanted. They didn't have to be embarrassed in front of their kids that they were doing things like that. So it really prompted me to want to volunteer more in the community. And we live in such an amazing community. It's amazing. It's beautiful. We're super blessed. I just feel like we all need to give back in some sort for people that maybe not have the benefits that we do.
Exactly. And in here, you look around, and there's so much on the store shelves, and people need it now more than ever because of the pandemic, because of inflation. The cost of everything has gone up, and it's making it hard for people to put food on the table. A lot of people coming in here who had never needed it before, and now they're getting the help that they need. All right, we're going to send it over now to Beth, CJ, Kenny, and Carrie.
And what we're going to talk about?
Using it as a launch into the holiday season.
The spirit of giving.
It's the spirit of holiday giving.
Here we are.
Yes.
Well done.
Here.
Right.
No, but this is the time.
It is.
It's true.
It
because
is the time.
We're talking
Yes.
about how this telethon is really the kickoff to the spirit of holiday
A
giving.
lot of people say that when the telethon happens, that's when they know they're officially in the Christmas season,
Yes.
the holiday season.
Yeah.
Can't imagine not having the telethon.
No, and you know what? It's just so inspiring to see how this organization has grown and evolved. Really, since your involvement in the 80s. You know, 1 million people have been supported just in the past 50 years. But to see how this organization has grown from the grocery store and the toys, right, to Unity Delivers, where people can go and actually the food gets delivered
Well, that
to
was
them.
2020, thanks to-
Senior care packages, right, for low-income seniors in our community, to the disaster services. And Kenny, I know
Job
even
placement.
you had some issues after the disaster.
Oh, right, yeah.
mudslide
No,
here,
I had
right?
some problems with the mudslide in Montecito.
So
if this is working and you're in the holiday spirit, please pick up the phone and give us a call.
That's
Help
the way
out
it
the
is.
Unity Shop.
Yeah, start off your holiday season with a donation to Unity. Yeah.
And there's so many ways to get involved in this organization, from volunteering your time, giving of your resources, but this is the time, and every single gift tonight is tax deductible.
That's right.
So,
That's perfect.
And I love the fact that you have a range of ages participating in the Unity Telethon behind the scenes as well, and at the Unity Shop year round. We had our kids coming here and they were helping stock shelves and that sort of thing when they were young.
My son called me a few days ago and said he wants to bring his daughter to come in and
Next generation
I am a
started.
huge
Right,
believer. Everyone has something to contribute. And this is a lifeline in our community. This is a heartbeat in our community that extends its reach across our county.
And your help makes that happen.
Yeah, and for Kenny, for the many, many years that you've helped out Unity, not just been your time, but your performances, your talent, and we're about to watch that.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
We just had a little clip and everybody was just kind of swooning, in the news, hearing you and Michael McDonald. So we'd like to go right to that performance. And it's so great to see you again. Happy holidays to you.
You too. You
Happy
too.
holidays. Thank you.
I'm here with Angela and Ryan Berg, store manager at Gelson's, one of our favorite grocery stores here in Santa Barbara. Here we are focusing on the community this year, unity in the community. You serve the community so well with this wonderful new expanded grocery store. We love the place. We help the less fortunate, and you help us. I love how that works, Ryan. What is it about Unity Shop that kind of jumps out at you?
So what it does for me is the last time I was at the Unity Shop was back during the holiday telethon.
Right.
Just the sense of camaraderie, the sense of the unity that the community has with the people that are less fortunate. The way that everything came together to get all the food and resources to people that are in need is just very warming to the heart, and it just makes you feel good inside that we're able to help be a part of the solution to a problem that's not just affecting Santa Barbara, but obviously nationally and all over the world for that matter.
We love the way Unity does it. We just can't do it alone. So we need the help from the community partners like yourself. Angela, what do you think about Gelson's?
I love Gelson's. I'm a customer, and so I get to come here often, which I'm very fortunate. But I do love the partnership that we have with Gelson's. You come across to us and you help us with food boxes during the holidays. You also help do in-kind donations to us and give us so many great opportunities to give back to our community. So we're really grateful for that.
Wonderful. Glad we can be a part of it and be part of the solution to help everybody kind of make better with themselves and their lives.
Our relationship has gone back to 2008 with Gelson's. Thank you,
Fantastic.
Ryan. God
Thank
bless
you,
you.
sir.
Thanks so much for
Thank
your
you.
help. Give a greeting to all the
Thank
friends
you.
down in
I'll
El
see you
Cerrito.
soon. Very good.
All right, and you
All
can
right.
help too. Shop at Gelson's and put some food in the food box and the toy boxes.
We noticed during the pandemic that there was a big need of food items that needed to be delivered. We had immune compromised, we had people with disabilities, and we had seniors. Those people needed food but could not make it here. Also, transportation was down, buses weren't running, so there was a lot of need, but people couldn't get here. Some people could not get here.
These are all deliveries that are going to go to families that can't come to Unity, but they need the food, Patricia. And you're helping.
Thank you.
This is so wonderful.
I love to.
What was very important to us was still giving choice. Unity's always been the place you go to and you're able to shop freely, able to choose the items for your family, and we wanted to continue that. Something we strongly believe in, and giving dignity and respect to the families is our main mission, our main goal.
Unity Delivers wouldn't be possible without the donations from the organizations in the community.
These clients that we deliver to, the faces that they look at and they think, wow, is this all for me? And of course I say, yes, it's all for you.
It really makes me feel good to help the community. I started as a volunteer and they made me a team in the Unity Shop. And I'm really grateful because I like to help the community.
Now that we know they're out there and there is a greater need in the community for a delivery service, we've stepped up without missing a beat and continued delivering, and people are still calling in, and we will continue until there is no need, but we're here.
Hi, it's Katy Perry. Please support the amazing work of Unity Shop and all they do for those in need in the Santa Barbara community. Unity Shop is the single largest direct distributor of food, clothing, and basic necessities for low-income families, children, and the elderly. They help reinforce human dignity and encourage self-sufficiency and independence. In all the years I have called Santa Barbara home, I've always been touched by the support and dignity Unity has given thousands and thousands of our friends and neighbors. So please join me as we celebrate unity in the community.
I'm back in the general store here with Nando. This is a really special wall. Trying to open the door, but it doesn't open.
No, it does not. It's all fake.
And you know that because you
I
helped
built it myself.
You built it yourself.
Mr. Hans J. Mines and I, we built it ourselves.
Talk about this amazing story. You grew up partly here at the Unity Shop with your family as a child coming through here.
Yes, so I was born and raised here in Santa Barbara. I'm a local. And as a child, my mother and I used to come here with my brothers and sisters. I used to come around here, pick my toy, give my mom a hard time all the time. And as I've been here, I was given a chance and opportunity by Ms. Barbara Tellefson. And she gave me a job here as a lead facility maintenance technician. And now that I'm here, I bring my kids also to volunteer as well. And they also help everybody else and families and all. And we teach them dignity and respect. That's what we do here. And that's what makes me happy and makes my kids happy, and to help the community and do the right things that we can do to make a better day for families every day.
So you are truly a living legacy of the late Barbara Tellefson and her mission.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You can call me sir, too. That's okay. I love it, Nando. And you were a little shy to share your story, but it is such an amazingly special story.
Yes, it's well, I'm a local. You know, a lot of us here that we work here, we all grew up here, pretty much. Ms. Barbara, you know, selected each individual of us to work here, and so we all feel that we're part of it as a family, and it means a lot to all of us that we're here working and still trying to represent Ms. Barbara, pretty much, and do the right thing for all the families here.
Wow. So handpicked by an angel.
Yes.
You can say that.
Handpicked by an angel, definitely.
Thank you so much, and thank you for carrying on the legacy. And it must be really special for you to see families coming through. Wishing you and your family all the best this holiday season, Nando.
Thank you so much, and as well as you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Carrie and Elise.
Elise, it is so nice to be with you right now in the Unity Toy Shop at this time of year. I've known you a long time, and we both have been single moms for a long time. And we talk about coming through the toy shop and the fact that so many single moms will be able to come here and get a toy this holiday for their child because of Unity, and how hard it is right now for so many people just to pay their rent in Santa Barbara.
Everything, the price of everything has gone up because of inflation, and people are having to make really tough choices about whether to put food on the table or to buy a toy. And if you look around, this place is packed with toys. They just got some new boxes in. Toys for Tots, they have to unpack those, put those on the shelves. This is available for children in our community to come. They get to pick out what they would like, and these toys go under the tree. So many, we've been told that thousands of kids have already come through here, right, Carrie?
Thousands will come through here, and I love that they have the freedom of choice. There's books, there's art supplies, there's basketballs, there's stuffed animals. There's something for everyone, and that's what's so great. And so many people contribute to making this happen. And that's what's great, too. So you see all the wooden toys around me? Those are handmade by the retired woodworkers. So many people make this possible, and it's so critical this time of year.
So many. Make those donations. Get those donations in. For now, we're going to send it to CJ and Kenny.
All right, so how do we raise all this money for Unity? Sometimes it just comes down to a really good story. Isn't that true, Tom?
Well, yeah, and we happen to have one tonight, and it has to do with this man, Kenny Loggins, right here. Kenny. I happened to be in Colorado Springs. I was doing music for a little men's conference. And the guy there got wind of a little bit of my background, and he knew that Unity Shop had Mr. Kenny Loggins involved. And I sat down to lunch with this guy, and he said, his name is Phil Oates, by the way, and he's watching live stream from Sacramento. Happens to own the Sacramento Kings, and he's a great guy, just a great guy.
We should say Kenny has not heard the story before. He does not know the story. No. Okay.
This is brand new. So I sat down with him, and he said, one of my lifelong dreams is to have a photo with Kenny Loggins. And if you can arrange for that, I'll write you a check for your charity for $10,000. $10,000. Now, he was going to come down and was hoping to arrange a schedule to come down here, but he wasn't able to do it. He is watching on live stream, and so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take your new book.
Good catch.
We're going to juggle. We're going to take your new book, brand new book called Still All Right. We're going to have you autograph this, and I am going to send this book to Phil Oates, who's watching from Sacramento live stream. And Kenny, you've just arranged for a $10,000 donation.
And I just happen to have a marker.
All right.
Look at that.
Because you were going to ask for one later.
Yeah, I have $10. I was going to ask for one.
This is easy. And we should include a clip from the telethon and give that as part of the gift.
We'll do that too. Address this to Phil. This would be terrific. And that's how there's a story behind everybody that has an emotional impact, everybody who experiences the Unity Shop, either by walking through or by donating or being a client. This is a special place, unique in all of America, and it's worthy of your support. Phil, thank you in Sacramento for all of what you're doing for Unity Shop, and we'll leverage that donation and buy a lot more food for people that need help.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look at that. It looks pretty good.
Okay, I'll see.
Yeah, look at that.
All right. Nice message to Phil. We'll send it off. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you, Phil.
All right. But now we toss it to somebody.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it to Glenn Phillips.
Glenn Phillips, great singer-songwriter and a local boy.
Yeah.
All right. Kenny, thanks again.
Thank you.
Sure appreciate you.
My pleasure.
Here's a handshake for you, buddy. Thanks. All right.
Oh, was I looking the wrong way?
It's here and when we lie, truth is not kind. You've said neither am I. The air outside so soft, saying everything. All I want is to be this way, be this close, be the same. All I want is to be this way. Evening speaks, feel it say. Nothing's so cold. Close in the heart, all we need is to free the soul. We wouldn't be that brave, I know. The air outside so soft, confessing everything. All I want is to feel this way, be this close, feel the same. All I want is to feel this way. Evening speaks, feel it say. And it won't matter now, whatever happens will be. Though the air speaks of home will never be, it won't trouble me. It won't trouble me. All I want is to feel this way, be this close, feel the same. All I want is to feel this way. Evening speaks, feel it said, it feels so close. Let it take me in, let it hold me so I can feel it say.
15 years at the Unity Shop. What an experience. There were so many important people throughout.
Barbara was, as Oprah likes to say, an angel on earth. She was the community's angel. I first met Barbara through my late husband, Bob Smith, who worked with Kenny Loggins to start this wonderful tradition for 36 years of the Unity Telethon. It was a long, wonderful parade of local talents and national talents, and it was just magnificent, as well as doing such good for the community. I know Barbara had always wanted every community to have something like Unity Shop. It's a very unique concept. It's, as you know, set up like a store, and the parents can come and bring their kids along and say, I think you need that and you need that, and we'll get that for you for school. So it gives the parents a sense of ownership, and the kids realize that their parents can provide for them. And it's just dignity personified.
We all know about Job Smart, where people can get the clothing that they need to make a good first impression when they're going on an interview. For every disaster we've been there, all of the fires and floods that have happened in this area, and we'll be here always for any kind of relief after any kind of disaster. We have a senior program that is just stellar, still with lots of volunteers that help there and delivering things to those seniors who get a birthday present and they also receive a holiday gift. We have the food delivery program for those who can't come in and shop for themselves. Unity Delivers. All of these things that I've mentioned set us apart from other organizations locally. And it truly does take unity in the community.
One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they call, raising the sound, Lord, and telling the tale. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong, ding dong, that is the song. Ding dong, ding ding, dong, ding dong, ding. Sweet summer bells all seem to sing, roll castles away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old. Ding and ding dong, ding dong, that is the song. Ding dong, dong. One seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they come, raising the sound, Lord, and telling the tale. Gaily they ring while people sing song of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong, ding dong, that is the song. Ding dong, ding dong, dong, ding. Dawn on this and dawn with that and their joyful tone to every home. Ding dong, ding dong.
I hope the lights to you don't fade. I hope we always find a way. And every road leaves me away, brings me back home. Forget those words we did not say. Forget those hard times yesterday. Just know you are my Christmas day. You are my soul. You are my soul. You are my soul. You are my soul.
Being in Santa Barbara all my life, you know, just growing up as a low-income family, and now being able to be here and provide and support the community that it's in need, you know, it means a lot.
I like to help the people that they can have almost everything that they need with the school supplies, food and clothing, and they can choose whatever they want.
As a kid, you know, me coming to the Unity Shop, I didn't think it was a place that helped families. I thought it was a grocery shop. I thought it was just another place where I'm gonna go get a present and some food. And now that I look back, I am very happy to be part of it and be able to help the families the way I was being helped as well.
We got laid off, so I know how people are being laid off and not working. But I did come in as a volunteer and help the organization keep going. And I try to get everybody in a good mood. I know there's trouble, everybody has troubles in their life, but you know, you should enjoy life. And we love our volunteers.
We want to thank all of our staff that come every day and all the community that supports the Unity Shop, the volunteers, the businesses, the individuals that provide support for people that need a hand up in our community.
Forget those words we did not say. Forget those hard times yesterday. Just know you are my Christmas day. You are my soul.
That's it!
We are wrapping up the 36th annual holiday telethon for Unity Shop. Thank you so much for tuning in. This crowd on this stage are all the worker bees that have put all this together. We're so grateful for them. And we reached a total of $318,000 on the telethon this year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The number on your screen is still visible. You can still make your donation and add to it. The goal was $500,000. We're on our way, and you've helped us do that. Gosh, what a joy it's been. I got to tell you, when I tell people all the different programs that we have, the grocery store, school clothes, school supplies, 3,000 seniors we take care of, we deliver groceries. I can tell you the folks standing behind me, the employees, a lot of them at Unity Shop, in addition to some of the phone bag folks, have done a tremendous amount of work. Can I get a round of applause for all the employees at Unity Shop? Tremendous group of folks. And Angela Miller-Bevan is our new executive director, incoming as of January 1, although she's been on site for 5 months already. Thank you for all the work you've done, Angela.
Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you to all of you guys. I mean, it's been a pleasure, an honor, and I am grateful to be here. And Tom, I am so grateful to have you with me. And you will slowly go out into the sunset, but you will come back, right, and volunteer. I'm sure. I'm sure you will volunteer.
I'm riding over the horizon like the old Westerns go. The guy disappears. Jim, thank you so much for your loyal, faithful support at KUYT. We couldn't do it without the station, of course, and it's been so helpful over the many, many years. 36 years we've been doing this.
Yeah. It's part of being of a television station is to serve the community. And how can you this defines serving the community. So it's our pleasure and our privilege.
Well, you've done a great job. And here's Beth and CJ.
I know. Thank you guys.
And talent, Elise. Everybody's been so helpful.
Thank you, Kenny, for being here.
Oh, my pleasure.
Lisa.
Every year.
You guys are awesome.
Kenny, you've made this a household name. So what do you think?
Santa Barbara's made it a household name. But I saw the montage go by, and I saw Barbara in there. And it's a lot of great memories.
There's no doubt. This is the house that Barbara built. And with her total devotion, I've often been asked, how come we don't have this in Atlanta? Somebody visits from Cincinnati. How come we don't have that in our town? The reason is they don't have a Barbara Tellefson.
Yeah, but
they don't have someone who's going to donate total devotion of talent and resources and devotion to a cause. And that's the difference. And we've had Barbara Tellefson, and you worked very closely with her.
Yeah, it was just she and I at the beginning, really. She had a few volunteers, but they worked out of a small area at Catholic Charities. They had not a van, what do you call that, a storage box.
It was like a little mobile home, wasn't it? A little office.
I said, this could be really big. Let's do a telethon, like Mickey Rooney.
Had you not caught the vision that Barbara tried to share with you when it didn't look very fancy? it wouldn't have caught on. So we owe a lot to you, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm proud to be a part of it.
All right, we're going to do what we always do here is finish because it's now, isn't it Christmas time in Santa Barbara?
I do want to say one more thing.
Angela.
I want to thank all of the staff and volunteers because without these people back here, we would not do this. So we are really grateful for all they do. So thank you.
We're all going to sing, and you can sing this song at home too. We owe this to Barry Dvorzan, who wrote It's Christmas Once Again in Santa Barbara. We do a little montage. The whole community is going to sing. If you know the song, you can sing along with it. As it comes up.
Remember, it's December.
It's Christmas once again in Santa Barbara. There is not a chance that it will snow. Palm trees swinging in a warm breeze. And back east, it's 10 degrees below. I can hear the mission bells ringing. State streets all dressed up in Christmas cheer. Kids are counting days till Christmas morning. It's my favorite time of year. It's Christmas once again in Santa Barbara. There is not a snowflake to be found. No sleigh rides, no snowmen like you see on the Christmas cards. Oh, but we've got a lot of Christmas in our hearts. Some folks say it doesn't feel like Christmas if you can't look outside and see some snow. I don't recall that it was snowing in Bethlehem 2,000 years ago. The tree is hung with lights and decorations. Families gather by the fireside. This scene would make a perfect Christmas card, as long as you don't look outside. It's Christmas once again in Santa Barbara, and there is not a snowflake to be found. No sleigh rides, no snowmen like you see on the Christmas cards. Oh, but we've got a lot of Christmas in our hearts. It's Christmas once again in Santa Barbara. There is not a snowflake to be found. No sleigh rides, no snowmen like you see on the Christmas cards. Oh, but we got a lot of Christmas. We got a lot of Christmas. We got a lot of Christmas in our hearts. One more time. It's Christmas once again in Santa Barbara. And there is not a snowflake to be found. No sleigh rides, no snowmen like you see on the Christmas cards. Oh, but we got a lot of Christmas. We got a lot of Christmas. We got a lot of Christmas in our hearts. Merry Christmas, Santa Barbara.
God bless y'all. Good night.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much.